All right, we are live on the air. So tonight we've got our round one regional matchup. We've got the West Jessamine. Is it Colts coming into town? Guys, let's not even mention last week, okay? So let's just put it under the bridge, not even bring it up. So let's just look forward. So now we're looking for the regional championship. We got the Colts coming in tonight. You know, Forster's going to tell us a whole lot about Pookie because he's a Pookie fan way back in the day. But tonight, fans, you may not know, Brandon Forster and I have one of the most important men in the building. One of the smartest men in the building because he's a Dallas Cowboy fan. So we got 3 in a row of us. So you come at us if you don't like the Cowboys. You're Cowboys. Yeah. Come at us 3 Cowboys fans. But anyway, tonight, Maroon Nation, so exciting. Only thing is sad, guys, tonight is our last home game. That's really where I wanted that win at last week so we could get in the booth at least 2 more times. Great group of seniors. Jeff, I know you've been up here doing the clock and you've watched every single game this year. Forster's missed 1 game and I've missed 2. So you've seen – I've actually watched 2 road games, though, so I saw 4. So, yeah, I went to Corbin and Southwestern. So let's talk about tonight. Let's just look forward. Jeff, what's your thoughts on the Colts coming in tonight and what's your thoughts on the matchup? You and I talked a little bit today, so maybe you don't want to give that prediction because that was a huge prediction you gave me earlier today.
I'll hold back on the prediction, but West Jess has a tremendous quarterback. Obviously, it's been talked about, Jacob Jones, so Pookie's boy, and so he's a good one. You know, he's thrown for over 2,000 yards, ran for over 1,000 yards, and then he throws to his brother Brody. So they've got the offense. It just depends on what happens when they get out there with our defense. I think we have one of the best defenses they've gone against this year, just to be honest with you. When I look at the scores and the comparisons, when they get beat bad and give up a lot of points. So my thing is, if we can score like our offense is capable of with Hollywood and Smurf and all the boys, I think we could rack up a lot of points. And if our defense plays good, I think we could hold them down. And I'm hoping for a big win for the Maroons tonight.
Well, Jeff, you just mentioned it. Number 11 tonight we're going to be seeing a lot. Like you said, you're going to find out in the first series if this guy's come ready to play. He leads that area in rushing. He's got over 1,000 yards rushing, like you said. But on the other side of the ball, his brother, Brody Jones. We're going to be looking at him tonight, folks. He's the receiver for West Jessamine. If Pulaski County is doing a good job of containing, I like our chances big early. So, but anyway, it's going to be a heck of a contest. First half, we're going to see how each team battles back, takes the punches. But guys, come on, football, Maroons, all the way. I got a question for you. All right, let's divert just for a little bit. We had Halloween Monday night, right? Your stance on Christmas trees, when do they go up? Because my wife and I are in a big debate right now. I found myself stuck in an attic because it had to go up this week. I was completely frustrated about this. James, Jeff, sound off on this. This is a controversial topic here.
There's no controversy with me because guess what is up in our house and fully decorated and ready to go. On Sunday, all right. So
our fans
we're
can't
ready.
see this, but my wife has literally just
There we
sent
go.
This
Oh my
picture.
There we go. So the brothers have answered that question.
Yes,
All right.
yes. So
Unanimous. Christmas trees go up after
Right
trick-or-treating?
before Halloween.
Okay, see, that's what I'm saying. If it's between us, it's after Thanksgiving. Let's stick the turkey in the oven first. Okay. All right. Well, hey, listen, we're all 3 early, so, I mean, we could say, hey, it's probably for our better halves, but either way, very, very nice. But, guys, listen, coming in here tonight, James, you said it, the last time we saw our guys in action, there was a lot of emotion, a lot of big build-up into that. Our guys are banged up. We had some dings here and there and rings. This morning, thoughts and prayers go out to Cody Nichols and him as the young man went under surgery for his knee. And then we have, of course, Brady Kane that was battling some knick-knack injuries. We had my man Ottawine that was building with some knickknacks. Mason Hall, talking to him in the hallways, dealing with some things. But, guys, listen, it's football. Every team is kind of beat up. The coaches are beat up emotionally and physically from the grind. Players are beat up. So now we just got to suck it up, Buttercup, and go out and play some football. For us, of course, I want to see Chandler Godby come back after the last game and really, really establish himself back as the man. Of course, my man Bryson Duggar is going to get settled and try to get his feet back. We got Declan Hayes, J.J. McEwen, Bryson Brown, and, of course, our offensive line. They've been the key for our success all year long, and they got to be the key tonight.
Yep. We'll go back and forth this way. All right, he said a lot of good points right there. But, one thing, you mentioned a lot of the injuries right there, but talking to Connor Hayes the other day in my classroom, he's been playing pretty much with a bad back ever since he's been in 8th grade. And so, matter of fact, the doctor told him this year, he said the doctor said I should shut it down, but since my senior year, I might as well play it out, then come see him, because he understands the importance of my senior year. So that's dedication. And talking about Cody played through a bad knee and a bad shoulder both. So he had injuries on both fronts, and finally the knee gave out on him. So now Ethan Idlewine has to be the full-time running back for things. I wouldn't care to see a wrinkle in things, because to me, I'd almost pull somebody like Brady Kane out of the backfield and see what he could do to be elusive, because being that baseball player, he's going to have that quick twitch reaction, and he'll be able to move and catch fly balls. So to me, he'd be able to elude defenders. But, maybe he's just our star one-way player to play back in the backfield. But you guys mentioned it good. But here's my question. We got Pookie, and you guys know the kids better than me. So you said Jacob and Brody. Yep. Now, if I'm Jacob, I'm upset. Pookie's a cool name. Brody's a cool name. Jake, you got stuck with a crappy name. So how do you get Jake from Pookie and Brody? So you two answer that question for me.
That is a tremendous question, I'll have to say. However, Jake has a lot of the same talent his dad did in football and baseball. So I guess that can make up for the bad names, all I know. But you're right. I think he got stuck with not as cool a name as Brody and Pookie. I remember Pookie from Callaway County, down in Murray. I was down in western Kentucky. Tremendous athlete. And then obviously at UK. Let you talk more about that.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, gosh, that's Heartbreak Hotel right there. But, hey, I'm just one of those guys. Listen, you can call me anything you want. Just don't call me late for supper. All right? But, yeah, definitely Pookie is an all-time high name, right? It's just kind of like if you have a quarterback on your team and you're from Texas, the name Colt, it just means you're destined to be a football player and a quarterback, right? It's something about the names. But listen, I like any name. If I had to pick, I would say Landon or Sam, because those are some rock star names right there for you. There, our producers love. We got Sam Dalton back from a long-time hiatus back here with us tonight. We had a good week in AP Biology, and we're going to have a good night tonight on the field here at Pulaski County High. We got the Jessamine County Colts, Pulaski County Maroons, playoffs. Guys, it's early November, but don't stick that turkey back in the oven just yet. We're not at Thanksgiving yet. We got a lot of football left, hopefully, in our guys, and we can come back next week, and we can talk about what we do on the road. So, guys, final thoughts.
We still got a while before we got to do final thoughts in here. So, we got to transition back in. So, we got a little more time for pregame. But what day did your Christmas tree go up this week? Tuesday, okay. So the answer is November 1 is the correct time to put up Christmas trees, even though I'm going to be Thanksgiving. Jeff's ready for it now. My wife's favorite season is Christmas, so she likes to see it up as long as she can. So it makes her depressed once Christmas is over with, because it's such a beautiful time of year. So you got everything put up, and my wife puts up like 4 trees. I don't know about your guys' wives, but I think we've got a living room, we've got family room, we've got kitchen, and we've got a little one in the bedroom, I think, for her to look at. So I think we got 4. But, you talked about those names from Texas. Brody, it's sort of like having your center's name Bull. So, Varsity Blues, what a good football movie you go back and look at for high school football, and Texas is huge for that. Tonight you mentioned a name, though, Chandler Gobby. He got shut out over Southwestern. They had a great game plan coming in against him. Tonight I fully expect him to get 3 touchdowns is what I expect. He's got 23, 28's the state record. Hopefully next week we go to Woodford County, and hopefully he can approach that. But fans, if you don't know right now, you need to go vote for the male football player of the year for Kentucky. So all you got to do is go to Lexington Herald Leader. You got to type in Lexington Herald Leader and football player of the year, or what is that? What's that called? Player of the year. Lexington Herald Leading Player of the Year. The link will come up. We got 2. Bryson Duggar. Coach Miller also told me that he's in the running for the Gatorade National Player of the Year. They just got the announcement today. And then Chandler Gobby is also in the running too. So Chandler and Bryson both need your votes. We got 2 stud athletes out there. So folks, here in a minute, we're going to transition and thank some of our sponsors. And guys, one of the big ones, we'll mention this beforehand. B.J. Hardy. If you guys are going to cast a vote, let's cast a vote for our man B.J. Hardy.
There you go. I like that. And, that's a cool political name. Let's go Maroons.
Serving Pulaski and Rockcastle counties. I was born and raised in Naomi in western Pulaski County, where my mother was raised. My father grew up in Braunston in southern Pulaski County. I was the first person in my family to obtain a professional degree. Before that, my family had worked mainly as farmers, factory workers, and in other blue-collar occupations. Their example taught me the value of hard work and laid the foundation for my own work ethic. I'm married to my high school sweetheart, local attorney, and Pulaski native, Molly Hardy. We were blessed to return home and start a family in the place we love most. With over 8 years of experience as a practicing attorney, I am the most experienced candidate for this position. I have handled thousands of cases in dependency, neglect, and abuse court, prosecuting educational, physical, and sexual abuse offenses against minors. Juvenile court, prosecuting and advocating for appropriate interventions for youths in crisis. Casey's Law, advocating for appropriate interventions for community members impacted by the drug epidemic and their families, as well as child support enforcement, criminal court, traffic court, open records, county civil matters, and the list goes on. With this diverse experience, I ultimately understand the foremost issues facing our community today, and I am best equipped to deal with them from the bench as your next district judge for Division 1. I humbly ask for your vote and support on or before November 8th in the general election. Paid for by the Committee to Elect Benjamin B.J. Hardy, District Judge.
Welcome to Sports Den,
the one-stop shop that has all your sporting needs.
Sports Den has the largest selection of sporting equipment, including the best quality baseball and softball gloves by Wilson, Rawlings, and Mizuno, and bats by Easton, Rawlings, Louisville Slugger, and DeMarini. Show off your school spirit and represent your favorite team. Looking for the perfect Christmas gift? Look no further than a Letterman jacket. Sports Den is your number one stop shop for the modern athlete and casual fan. Call Sports Den 606-678-4484, conveniently located between stoplight number 19 and number 20 on Highway 27.
All right, back on the air with my two main men, Jeff Litton and Brandon Forster. I couldn't have picked a better tandem to be working with tonight. Saying that, we just played B.J. Hardy. I like his slogan, honest, impartial, and fair. I haven't voted yet. Have you fellas voted yet?
I have not. Not yet.
Not yet. My wife voted yesterday. She voted at, I think, RACC. We've got one near us with the Howell Rogers Training Center, but we need to go ahead and cast our vote. Everybody cast your vote. So B.J. Hardy, because he supports the Maroons, and Coach Miller says he's an awesome dude, and his neighbor, he's got my vote. So that's all I need. I just need word of mouth. This is the dude, and that's who I'm going for. So anybody that supports Maroons, I'm easy enough. You got my vote, because I know you're a good person. You're going to throw money toward the student athletes here. So I'm a pretty simple guy when it comes to that, but I've heard nothing but good things about B.J. Hardy. Okay, so go out and vote on Tuesday. We've got a work day on Monday. Tuesday's election day. But before we get to that, our Wildcats got a big football game tomorrow. We travel to Missouri. I think game time is at noon. Our time, okay, noon our time. And the spread is maybe 2 points one way or the other. So give us your predictions on tomorrow's game, Jeff Litton.
I'll just be honest with you. Me and Mr. Forster was talking about this, and I'm concerned. Our offense has just not been ticking. They did against Mississippi State, but I'm a little worried. But I'm a UK man. I've seen this through for 50-something years, so I'm going to stay positive, and I'm going to say that we pull it out by a whole 3 points, because I think it's going right down to the wire, because Missouri always plays us hard at Columbia.
Jeff, I love your positivity, and that's going to help me out so much. And I need to take a page out of your book. Last weekend was so brutal. Listen, if you told me to bet the house and lay everything down, I would have said before the game, not feeling just great, at Knoxville, big-time environment, that Tennessee would win. However, I would have said the Wildcats are going to come out fighting. Laying a dud, 6 points, is just so unacceptable against their defense that is so bad. However, I don't know, body language, James, body language I saw out of some of the things I saw from that game. I'm like you. I'm very concerned, but I'm not feeling great at all about this game tomorrow at 11 o'clock. Historically, we play horrible in Missouri. I think Missouri comes out on top. I think we're probably lucky if we get 6-6 to end the season, although Vanderbilt scores points, and Louisville beat the number 10 ranked team in the nation last week, and they're scoring points now. We're not scoring points. So I just think it's looking very, very grim for our Wildcats. And like we were just talking earlier, Jeff, it's going to be looking like it's a nosedive as far as recruiting goes and the caliber of players we're getting if you look ahead to next year and then on. So I don't know. It looks like we're back to the good old blue football days of the 90s of just getting destroyed and saying shoulda, woulda, coulda. I don't know. But I love the positivity.
Well, we're going to switch it back over, and we'll talk about something positive real quick. So we'll get off Kentucky football. Tonight, halftime. We've got a new Maroon Minute. We've got an interview with Coach Johnny Hines. And then most importantly, we've arguably got one of, I won't say arguably, we have one of the very best football players that's ever come through the Pulaski County pipeline. None other than Mr. Jake Johnson. We only say Jacob, Jake Johnson. And the man was just, I don't know how to put it, a freak of nature. He reminded me of like a DK Metcalf that just had speed and hands and precision, and Riley Hall could throw him a jump ball and know he's coming down with it. One of the sickest catches I ever saw was one of the playoff games here. He threw it up, and it was going out of bounds, and Jake goes up and catches it with just his left hand only. One-handed catch on the sideline. And it might, I don't know if he took that one to the rack or if we just gained 30 or 40 yards on like a 4th and 10 or 15. But anyway, it was a game-changing play, I think, in the third quarter, and we got momentum and sort of just rolled after that. So I'm so excited to see what Jake's up to. Halftime is going to be phenomenal, so stay tuned in for that. Jeff, what was some of your favorite memories of Jacob Johnson and that crew?
Well, you know, the cool part is I was filming for that team. Michael was a freshman that year when Jake was a senior, so I was filming every game. I got to watch him play every game, which I can go back now to say, wow, what a thrill that was. Jake's not only a great player but a super young man, and I always loved talking to him. I remember at Madison Southern, I had just got the camera fixed, and the game started. I was like crazy, trying to get it ready, and I got it focused for the kickoff, and I'm thinking, well, I'll have time to get everything really ready. And they kick it off to him, and he runs the thing 95 yards back untouched. And, I mean, I was like, wake up. No, I got it on film. Okay. Fortunately, I was very fortunate it was on huddle. I was like, if they only knew how stressed I was before that film. But he did that all the time. And just, yeah, he's one of the most incredible athletes. Chandler Gobby makes a lot of catches like Jake. He reminds me a lot of him in that regard, and he's fast too. But Jake was just so, his first step was, he was gone after that. So great athlete, no doubt about it.
Yeah, oh yeah, a great athlete, talented on the field, but even a greater person outside of the classroom. How he treated his classmates. He was all about his brother's keeper, how he was one for his teammates. He was never one to let the light shine on him. He was all about everybody else on the team, just like he was in the classroom. He was all about his student body. And he was on Link Crew as well as highly involved with other extracurriculars outside of the classroom and clubs and different things. The man was just a different caliber, and he had those blue baby eyes. You'd look in, you'd hear the Beatles every time. I mean, every time you'd look into him, he's so just a pretty human being, Jake Johnson. Just a chiseled god. And like you said, that extra step that he had, it was another gear that he would hit. I remember my greatest memory of Jake Johnson was in the state tournament at the championship game when it looked like it was going to be all Warren, I guess, Bowling Green there, and he decided to single-handedly take over and score a few touchdowns to bring us into it. But anyway, folks, Maroon Sports Sports Network. Everybody tuned in. Thank you so much for tuning in. Tonight we couldn't do this without you, and we definitely couldn't do this without our sponsors and James Murray and his lovely attributes of Maroon Sports Network, the people behind the curtain that you don't see right now that I see every single day. They are the best. They are what embodies the best of Pulaski County High School. So, guys, stick around. We got a commercial coming back. Jessamine and PC.
If you need a quality work uniform, rugs replaced, new dust mops to keep it fancy, or your bathroom supplies topped off, call Cintas at 606-679-3703. We'll get you ready for the workday.
I'm Chandler Godby.
And I'm Aiden Wesley, and using Centos is a touchdown in our book.
Thanks, Cintas, for your support of the Maroon Athletics.
If you need that warm hot tub put in before the cold weather sets in, that roof put on your garage or home, a sign to advertise your new or existing business, or just something big and heavy moved or removed, look no further than Crane and Boom. They can provide you with the utmost professional heavy lifting services anywhere in the state of Kentucky. Contact Josh Anderson at 606-305-1832 and trust the heavy lifting to us.
As the marching Maroons will now be leading us to prepare us for an early departure tomorrow morning. They travel to Cincinnati, Ohio for the MSBA Championships, where they will compete with bands from Kentucky, Ohio, and Indiana. The band is currently ranked in the top 5 going into tomorrow's championships. This will conclude the very successful season for the band, and we wish them the best of luck in tomorrow's competition. A big round of applause.
All right, fans, we are back. I thought we were ready to Foster to have them running through a big banner tonight, but I don't see the players running through anything with the cheerleaders holding it up tonight, so it looks a little subdued. I don't even see West Jessamine's team here 5 minutes to go for the game. You need to scoot over, brother. You need to be able to see the field right here. Come on, we got the windows out.
Hey, folks, Maroon Sports Network, it is fall back weekend. We fall back. James, do you have any idea why we still do that in 2022?
Because it's sort of like your grandparents. You do what they always done, and you never ask questions. So I think that's the reason.
So that seems to make a lot of sense, and we should just keep doing it. But anyway, we fall back. We gain an hour, but James, I don't like it when it gets dark so early. But hey, it's winter amongst us coming up. We got our team coming out. It's eerily quiet here at Pulaski County Field, and a beautiful night that we have here. You want to call early September like conditions? It's what it feels like tonight. Kind of just perfect.
We've got our 4 captains there, Brandon, about ready to go out. Number 23, 44, 50, and 10. So 44 is going to be James New. Number 10 is going to be Jericho Dixon. So 50 is Leighton Abbott. So 23 is Aiden Wesley. So Big A's coming out there.
Big A season, baby. Tight end for the Maroons. And then Johnny Hines in hand. So we go out. Colts, Maroons.
They got some pretty big players because 49 was bigger than Leighton Abbott when you go up there and match up. And Leighton's a man, so you go up there, 49's definitely a man coming out there and matching up.
We mentioned guys dealing with some cricks and crannies and getting banged up. Leighton Abbott having his patella dislocated twice this season and still out here playing. That, listen. We have a lot of fun, and we talk rivalries up here, and we talk a lot of trash, and we're homers for the Maroons. But, man, it's nothing like the grind.
The sign. Okay, we're a little early with it, so here we go. Maybe we can get them run through it. So I guess everybody runs through it but the captains.
Nothing like the grind that these young men go through and the everyday sacrifice they put their bodies. I see Pookie Jones giving the thumbs up here to us. Pookie Jones, a lot of love for you, brother, but hopefully – not for your team tonight, sir.
What was he actually looking at us?
Yeah, he was actually looking up here at us, giving us the thumbs up, saying, hey, go Maroons. I believe that's what he was saying.
Wow.
He's like, go Maroons, and Maroon Sports Network is number 1.
That is crazy, man. That's
crazy. I couldn't believe it. They said he's coming up here, actually. He's going to make his way up here.
Well, that would be all right. So let's get ready to hold this sign up right here. We've got an awesome group of seniors. We got the silver helmets on tonight.
Right, I love
sparkle.
That look.
Hey, we got, like you mentioned, we got the window out. I'm in short sleeves. My brother Jeff Litton's in short sleeves. You're probably just perfect or about ready to be.
Yeah,
when the temperature drops a little bit. But you couldn't pick a better night in November to play a game of football.
This is perfect. I mean, the teacher tailgate. Maroon family, teachers, and administration sponsoring our lovely Chef Stevens chili tonight. But chili for cold weather, but always chili any weather. It's perfect.
Speaking about Chef Stevens, he's been cooking out a lot of whoopings in fantasy football right now. The man is setting at 6-2 and is number 1 in our school fantasy football league. I didn't throw the standings up there. I play him this week. So we got a big rivalry going on. The man's got a good sense of humor.
Listen,
so
if he was running for office,
I'm hoping
I
can cook something up for him tonight.
Right,
but he's 6-2. Fabrizio is 5-3.
Fabrizio,
and I'm in third at 4-4. But I've lost 3 in a row, Brandon. My team is tanking right now.
Well,
Hollywood Brown hurt me with his injury. Jonathan Taylor's been way underperforming. So I've been trying to hold on right now and see what happens.
You're at the mercy of all these $1 million players, James. We got some $1 million players on this field tonight. Friday night is Jericho Dixon talking to Brady Kane earlier this week, saying he feels good, he's healthy, as he's going to come out here tonight.
Hey, Brandon, real quick. My producers asked me to have somebody that's listening text me and see if the audio's good or if it needs to come up for James or come up for Brandon or if we're just right for the night. So we got a brand new soundboard, so we're testing it out. So thanks the Pulaski County Board of Education for producing that one, and we think it's going to be a better thing for our show.
Of course, we feel like we're just screaming at our audience because we're surrounded by all the noise and the elements. So, folks, if you're holding your ears, wondering why Foister and Murray's yelling at you, we're not. We're just
trying to have a civil conversation face to face here while.
Hey, Brandon, I want to throw this plug out there real quick. G.J. Wooldridge, who's did a couple broadcasts for us.
Yes, he has.
Recently just got named the 2022 Regional Coach of the Year for Region 4. So Northern Pulaski, Casey and Abnett, my man, says it's just right. So, Casey, man, we miss you.
Mr. Abnett,
hey,
shout out to
Oak Hill
Hill.
test scores.
Yeah, look at
My
that.
man has taken over there, and they are the #1 school in the district. Is Oak Hill?
Yeah.
Is that not what I saw?
Yeah.
The test scores?
Mr. Anabnett laying the smacketh downeth.
That has
at
to
the
be his
elementary
leadership.
school.
So, Pat Richardson, give that man a raise.
Yeah, give that man a raise. Give it to him. Hey, listen.
Dave Pearson said it sounds good. Thank you,
love
Dave.
Pearson. But hey, what you said about Coach G.J. Wooldridge, unbelievable.
Damian Lyles.
People are going to be knocking at
Sheila
that man's
Elmore.
door, and if you pay attention to all the scuttlebutt in town, there's some folks that are really wanting GJ to answer that phone somewhere.
Oh, no, let's not talk about that,
I know.
Brandon. Let's talk.
Come on,
looks
GJ.
so much better in maroon.
Stay
Don't
maroon,
think
baby.
about it, brother. Stay tough.
Stay maroon,
tough.
baby.
Stay tough. Stay solid.
All right. So, hey, yeah, he's come up here. He's done a wonderful job play-by-play. I love some GJ Wooldridge and all he's done with the work with the young Maroons.
Listen, and you know this already, but if you don't use Whamco, what is it?
Hey, it's well, I've heard it would be our own asphalt, but hey, we're talking about road and pavement.
Yeah, we are
here,
talking
folks.
about
3
asphalt
arts
for
in
pavement. So
Yeah.
it's your own asphalt if you don't use Whamco's asphalt.
That's what he said too, live on the air. So you got to love it. So it's all good. We got the kickoff coming up. I love the guys maroon with the charcoal pants with the silver helmets, looking good.
Number 22, Ethan Idlewind, ready to kick at the distance, Brandon.
My man Danny O'Shea at Georgetown College said, if you look good, you feel good, you play good. And that's true for everything
9-yard
in life.
line. He's sitting back there dancing, trying to find a hole. And
he's got
look
one.
there. Oh,
He's
my
got
gosh. Are you kidding me? Okay, good
Didn't wrap
tackle
him
from
up.
behind. Who's got him there? 44. James New had to save us.
James
there was
brand
no
new.
way, Brandon. I thought he was going to come out of that because he just stood there dancing and dancing and dancing. Next thing you know, we had about 6 guys. I guess that got a helmet popped on them and the hole cleared up.
Folks at home, one guy to keep your eyes on tonight's number 11, and that is Jacob Jones. My man is coming from a lineage of athletic genes with Pookie Jones. He's in the room next door to us. I love it. Love some Pookie Jones.
We need to give him a nickname because I can't stand Jacob this whole broadcast now. I've got to come out with something out here.
All right. They look like Ole Miss out here. Jessamine with the red, white, and I don't know, I guess you call baby blue pants.
All right, here we go. Inside
Fakes a
option
handoff.
read and
Nice
good slant
play.
over the middle.
Nice
and Brady
read.
Kane fumble. Brady Kane popped him coming across the middle. Yes, sir.
You know, Big Brother Wally, wherever you're at out there tonight, listening in,
Wally Kane is listening
loving
right
that,
now.
fist pumping. Aunt Stephanie Likens out there fist pumping, saying, "That's my boy."
So
I love it.
Brady popped him and recovered.
Yes. Yes, he did.
Oh my gosh, I've got my early
all
defensive
over the
player
place.
of the game.
Yeah,
already.
Brady Kane's taking it all. Let's make him offensive
sir.
player of the game too.
All right, let's get Smurf in the end zone. Let's go, Papa Smurf.
Love
hey,
it.
before we forget,
Good
Brandon.
start
Oh,
here
the
tonight.
lights
Now
just
the
went
lights
off.
just went out
now
here in the booth.
The lights went out in Somerset.
Reba McEntire song for us.
Yeah,
here
we can
tonight.
produce it and write it and direct it. Shout out to the lovely Miss Tracy Russell, who's listening to us right now from South Carolina. The first game she's missed all year, and she had to because of a wedding.
For a
Tracy,
wedding.
we love you.
Yeah, we love Tracy Russell. Love
Here we
Tracy.
go. Hollywood throws
Sweet
it
as
over
gold.
Smurf. Smurf catches it and breaks
Still going, baby.
Brandon, I thought he was about ready to break through that double tackle on the sideline.
Listen, I think he's going to play with a lot of pinned-up aggression. And you know what? Rightfully so. Come on, man. He's our player. He's our man. Feed that boy.
I just love how much these guys love each other.
I do too.
You can tell Hollywood and Smurf just have a special thing going on, and they'll have it the rest of their life. Okay,
And
little toss, Idlewind. He's
22,
going to run
Idlewind.
tough and angry. That's about
8
1
yards. Yeah. Great run. Idlewind stepping in, being a nice little player. He does it all, and he quietly just does what he's coached to do. And he's the type of player, James, that says, "Coach, what would you like for me to do?" Not, "Coach, what are you doing for me?" And I love that about our guys. Coachable.
Brendan, I like that we mixed it up so far. We one run, one pass. So, not to be so one-dimensional with things, we do got to sprinkle that run in a whole bunch.
Absolutely.
I don't mind to be like 60-40, but, 90-10 is going to be tough.
Mixing it up is good. Fake handoff
Hold
by
it,
Bryson
hold
Duggar.
it. He's
He
got a
runs
lane,
left.
and he's packing it in, and boom.
He's got the first down.
Okay, he did. You know what? I don't like Brandon speaking about that. In the NFL game anymore, so many of these quarterbacks, I understand you've got to slide, but but I can't tell you how many times I've seen a quarterback slide either a few inches short or a yard short, then they don't get the first down. I'm getting that first down, whatever it takes.
Yeah.
And then I'll worry about.
Let somebody make that play on you. And GJ out there is loving his brother, Jalen Wooldridge, 6'3", 180-pound junior into the game at receiver. Far left-hand side, lined up next to Bryson. Bryson takes a snap.
Looking deep, going over the top, got out of wide.
Oh, he drops it.
Oh, my
Wide
gosh.
open, too. Nice
Perfect
throw.
pass.
Nice throw by Duggar.
I saw Jalen today after we come and set up. I'm talking to him a little bit about basketball season. Of course, he's still in full football mode, but he's looking forward to basketball season. And, big loss with Jace Fry. Talk a little bit more about that later
my
on.
heart hurts for that young man.
Amen.
Gosh.
So now he's just got to rehab and be ready for baseball.
Yeah. Well, we got Mason Hall out there I see lined up closer to us that I see on the right-hand side.
Oh, pancake right there. Who was that? Was that JJ?
Was.
JJ just dominated and
My
pancaked
goodness.
on that left. Did you see it?
Yes.
Big 65 coming with the hammer.
Lobbed it out to number 22, Idlewind to the right-hand side.
Full throttle.
Picks up about 3 yards on that. What would you say, James?
Ethan, full throttle, Idlewind.
I like full throttle for my man. He's very soft-spoken too, isn't he?
Yeah, I saw him just yesterday, and he said he really liked the nickname. So
I like that.
Ready to keep it.
I like it. All right. You're, like you said, mixing it up here in this first drive offensively for the Maroons. Here's the hike.
Little swing pass, a little blocking. Wooldridge, good block on the outside. Chandler fumbled it, and who
Didn't get down
recovered?
fast enough.
And we got it back. Thank
Wow.
goodness. You don't see Chandler Gobby ever lay a ball down on the floor. I don't ever see it hit his hands. And college coaches, you come shouting here at number 16 because he's finally getting a few offers start rolling in, but he deserves more.
Yeah, that was and you know what? He got back in the coach's good graces there that we picked that up because otherwise.
Okay, 4th and
It'd been
1.
a
I
long
figured
night.
this would be Idlewind to tell you, but he's not back there. So who are we going to? Back to Gobby. Going deep, going for the home run, and too far.
Overthrew him about 3 yards.
And we got a penalty flag anyway, so it has to be a hold in the backfield.
Already one turnover on the other side of the field with Jessamine County. We're going to bring it back 5 yards.
That was,
that's
looking
fourth
back
down.
at that, Brendan, that was one of the big things because Gobby, had he not lost the football, he had the first down. So he
Ouch.
lost it right at the line, and that put him about half a yard short and had to go back and jump on it. So
Didn't
anyway,
realize.
we held them. So now we're ready.
Turnover and
So-
downs there. I didn't realize. 4th down snuck up on us.
Basically, just reset. They've got the ball at the 25-yard line, which is farther than they had it the first time.
It's as good as a punt. We'll take that. Good decision by our coach staff, Coach Hines, coming in here tonight with a very historic season.
Here we go. When number 11 will get the first carry. Straight up the middle. And he looked very much like a plotter, but he got about 9 yards,
Yeah, he
looking like
did.
he was going about 2.8 miles
Carrying
per hour.
guys. Yeah.
But sometimes, power beats quickness.
Number 11, Jacob Jones, taking the play calls from the sideline in Jessamine County.
This has to be him. He has to fake this one and run it because you can't tell me the third play he's not going to get in on the action because he's a running quarterback. So
Full couple of weeks of preparation for our guys in the film room and all the things that goes on.
Well, he
Day
had
to
it
day
in the
during the week.
backfield right there. Who's got that? Who was the first one to get there? We got a whole gang tackle. James New is in on the tackle.
James, brand new, getting involved in the action.
Number 44 said he was ready to. Oh, don't bring back the.
I hear the Undertaker's dong going on here at Pulaski County Field. I love it.
Excited.
Well,
Get
that's
some Punisher music coming in.
UK music
All right.
over here. That's Abner bringing the funk right there.
3rd and 1.
3rd down here, going to try to make a stance. Watch that quarterback because he likes to run. Sneaky
Yeah,
good.
somebody staying there and look. They're looking. We
They're
got a couple
spying
spies.
him.
Wide open over the
open.
middle for number 44.
Good
And
patience there. Good throw.
Looks like that's a good tackle by number 24.
1st down, Jessamine County.
And 44. So James New and who else was in on that one? I got to get all my numbers down, Forster.
44, James
I
New.
know 44, but 24 is Braden Ping.
Braden Ping.
So Braden Ping and James
Seeing
New
some
on the
action
tackle.
tonight. Braden, another young man in our Maroon family, hearts and prayers go out to that young man. Had to do a very difficult thing and bury his mother a week ago. So, Braden, we love you here at Maroon Sports Network, Pulaski County High School teachers admin.
And that's hard on you no matter what age you are, but especially teenage years.
That's tough. And we love Braden and his brother, Cabron Ping, alumnus here at Pulaski County High
handoff
School.
and tackle right there. Leighton Abbott coming and wrapping it up.
I love it.
Brendan, I was looking at some stats earlier,
Abbott.
and Leighton Abbott is in the top 10 in the state in tackles.
I believe it, man. The dude is
I think he's averaging 13.5 a game, so it's right around that average.
Leighton just lays it all out there. And I tell you,
laying the wood, Abbott.
I love it when he shows up to school and he's walking to class and he just gives you a smile and says, "How are you doing today?" I said, "Leighton, I'm doing better now that you said hi to me." I love that. I love it. I love that about our guys.
That's all you need in life is those simple things.
Every one of these guys are respectful.
Yes.
I just a great
Here we
group of
go.
guys.
First time. We knew it was coming. Jacob Jones, good game tackle, and he still got about 7, Brendan.
Wow. I'm telling you, that positive yards, they're running the ball really well. Sneaky good tonight so far in just their second drive here offensively.
And fans, we realize we don't have the
Speed
scoreboard
up
up, so
offense.
we're working on the scoreboard, so we'll have that up momentarily. 6 minutes and 42
Here's a run
seconds
by
left in the
Jacob
first.
Jones. Going to take it. Still on his feet.
Brandon,
Can't take him down.
we are having trouble tackling, and I hate to say that, but at Southwestern, Tana Wright, we did a lot of leg and arm tackles, if that makes sense, where we didn't just wrap it up and bring the man down.
Looks like there might be some clock issues where it's stuck at 6 minutes and 34 seconds,
the clock
not
has stopped
moving.
running, so we need to pause the game.
0-0, first down.
So they don't realize it yet, do they?
This might be a long first quarter for us here.
Yes.
Here's the strike to, it looks like, brother
clock
Brody.
is running. Clock is
Brody
fixed.
Jones on the right-hand side.
And we're up and running. We got the scoreboard back up, so thank you, London Stocks, for getting the transmitter and receiver back
There
going.
we go.
Try to work in those couple pictures in first.
All right. As we're trying to fix the technical difficulties that we see on the field and get everybody lined up. Looks like Jessamine County's going with a hurry-up offense right now.
So straight up the
Run
middle, and we got a good
stopped.
game tackle. Looks like that's Jay Bales among others, but I saw 57 in on the tackle. Looks like number 40 in on the tackle as well. So number 40 is Connor Hayes, my main man with a bad back, fighting through it. So good job, Connor and Jay.
I know how I feel most days just with lower back stuff, but being a young man and having back problems, my goodness gracious.
You know, speaking
Connor.
about Connor Hayes, all these players are polite and respectful, but you talk about a man that's got legs like tree trunks. I bet his legs can do 800 pounds.
Oh, gosh. Him and Bryson and Brown, man.
Yes, him and Bryston. Here we go, 3rd and 4. Number 11 keeps it, and straight up the middle,
got it.
and breaking tackles.
Just, again, you're right, James, wrapping guys up. We're struggling tonight here as now that Jessamine's now easing up here in the red zone.
It's almost like, Brandon, when we make the first hit, that they still gain an additional 5 yards after that's 12 men on the field. That had to be a
Positive
penalty.
yardage is something. Now they've
There
got
we go.
Jacob in
Game
the
took him
backfield.
back. But here my question was, we still had 2 men on the field. Why didn't we have a penalty on that one? I know they're trying to get
Looks
off,
like-
but they didn't get off on time. So.
Yeah, that's definitely a false start. Something going on right there. Not
All right, so now we got 2nd and goal from the 5.5 yard line.
4 minutes, 50 seconds counting down. 0-0 here in the first quarter, Pulaski County Field.
Brandon, there are going to be a lot of points scored. I still expect over 50 points to go up on this board. So fans, stay tuned. There are going to be a lot of fireworks tonight, and hopefully a lot of lights on the
If it
light
wasn't
show.
for that late penalty in our last drive, I have no doubt we were sticking it in the end zone. So yeah, we're coming out sharp.
And you know he's going to keep
the
it, so we need to
wraparound.
come in. And
he stretches.
I think
he may
he's
have
short
got
with
it.
the knee. Yes, it's where the knee first hit. So he reached, but not until the knee was
3rd
down.
and goal here, right on the 1.
If I'm West Jess, I just keep it with my quarterback. I try to go to the right or left of the center, but right here's a touchdown.
We've got
with
the Undertaker's dong lighting up here the field. That's normally played at Kroger Field. I love that. Brian Abner's like, you know what? I want the experience that I get at a UK game here at Pulaski County. So
look at Big A
kudos
over here.
to
Number
him.
23 is ready to go.
Big A season right now. Let's see if he's going to ready to lay the smack down here. They're going to try to stop him in the backfield, and it looks like they did, James. They got him held up.
Yes.
Push back a yard,
I cannot
maybe.
believe that number 11 did not keep it himself.
Yeah. 4th and goal.
4th and goal
time.
from the 2-yard line. Here we go.
They're going to go for it.
We need the maroon curtain up here. Bring
Big
it, guys.
time
Bring it.
stance
Somebody
right
make
here.
the stop. Somebody come up the middle.
I would spy
Come on,
Jones
get
right
him.
here.
Get him. Easy.
And he walks in on the right-hand side.
That's what I was saying. I went with the quarterback on that 3rd down.
Good.
Waiting to the 4th down.
He's really been patient, too, with his runs on that drive right there. It's one thing you like about the young man. Very poised, but sneaks into the end zone to get the first score tonight as Jessamine goes up 6.
All right,
Pulaski
we're
County,
about ready to
nothing.
kick the extra point here, Brandon, but let's go ahead and look at a picture of Hadley Tate Ridner. So, Trevor, I know that you wanted to send a picture of your look at the attire, game day ready, so Shandy has to be happy.
The football
and
attire.
Pig and Heidi and Haley and the whole family,
Yes.
but beautiful young daughter. And Trevor, Shandy, congratulations.
Yeah, that's a wonderful photo. And Maroon Sports Network bringing you football action and all the baby news. So, congratulations, Trevor.
All right, Brandon, at this time, I'm going to go ahead and transition. We're going to throw up one more picture here. So I got to give a shout-out to my lovely and beautiful daughter. So fans, you are
Nikkei.
seeing Nikkei Murray. She is turning 21 years old. So, yes, Dad is getting old. She's turning 21 on Monday, November the 7th. So Dad wishes his baby girl a happy birthday, and I love you. And
Boy, nothing says I love you like a Kate Spade purse. My goodness, somebody hit the jackpot. And Kate's smiling because she's like, look what I got.
hey, but she also
The best
showed
dad in the
Dad
world.
how to get coupons and find sales and find it online for a discount.
Oh,
so,
you
so
didn't have to
trust
say
me.
that. You should have been like, listen, I broke the bank
I did
for
not.
her.
I did not pay full price for that thing.
There
So
you go.
my kids in personal finance class would be so upset if they
so
knew
proud.
that I ever paid full price for anything. Brendan Forster, I'm cheap. I'm cheap.
Well, no, not cheap. Listen, look, there's a better word we can use about it. We'll never say the word cheap.
Financially responsible.
There
is
you
what I
go.
am.
There you go. I think Dave Ramsey would be proud.
Okay, tackled at
Right
the
about
20,
the
so we got
20.
80 yards to go. So
All the
now
momentum
we
right
need to
now.
answer, Brendan.
Yep. Coach Hines going to dial up his offense as he talks to his quarterback. Lead him out on the field for the second drive for the Maroons tonight. 3 minutes, 13
listen,
seconds.
I got to wish Damian Lyles listens to every broadcast, so his birthday is tomorrow. So happy birthday, Damian, to you, because I know it's before in the case, so November the 5th. So happy birthday, my man. I'm so glad he's taking personal finance. So he needed to hear
I like
that I
it.
didn't pay
My
full
man
price for
Damien,
that.
I'm going to kind of give a shout out to my inner Ahmad Rashad from the early 90s. My main man, Damien Stoudemire Lyles over here.
Hollywood's just a little off to the outside on that one on Denmeyer. Looks like he got a little pressure up the middle, made him maybe rush that pass. So now we have second
Yeah, it
and
looked
10.
like a miscommunication. Denmeyer ran in the inside, dug her through to the out. So try to get on the same page here. 3 minutes, 10 seconds.
Whoa. Oh, that had to be offsides or something. Maybe made us flinch, but if it made us move, then it's offsides. There we go. Give us 5 yards, West Jess.
Move us up. Like George and Wheezy.
Brendan, I'm seeing a full moon up here, up to our right. You can't see it, but I can from up here.
All the werewolves and weirdos will love that tonight, James, as we have braced ourselves for a full moon. Yes.
Here we go. Inside handoff and a fake over the middle, wide open. And here he's gone.
Open. He's gone.
Number 11
He's gone.
he's going to outrun Jones. No way. Touchdown,
does.
Chandler Gobby. Smurf to the house.
You want some? Come and get some. Outrunning my man Jones on that one.
College coaches, are you looking at that speed?
Said, come
Because
and get
I'm
me.
telling you, Pookie Jones' son is no slouch when it comes to speed. And Chandler Gobby outrun the safety.
That was a great stellar competition for all of you all at home. You want to see two guys that just love it, bringing it. I loved my man Jones trying to run him down and just not making it quite. Great play there by Duggar. Excellent play by Godby. Touchdown Maroons. Let's see if we can tie this up.
We finally got our light show, Brandon. I know Tracy Russell's happy because that's her main man is Chandler Gobby. She loves all the players, but she's definitely a big Smurf fan from South Carolina. So here we go.
All right. So who's our kicker tonight? Bryson Mounts, the golden toe.
Should be Mr. Mounts. This should be Derek Baguette's little brother.
All right. Bryson
So
Mounts
he's
with
ready.
the golden toe.
Oh, blocked. Somebody made it through there.
Oh, goodness.
And it looks like
Kentucky.
Yeah, Kentucky special teams
Yes.
bleeding over for the Maroons. I hate it. Oh, man. Bryson Mounts, fine young man, a freshman here at Pulaski County High School, 5'8", 145 pounds. But my man is a gamer in the classroom, and he's got to shrug that one off and come back tonight and get the next one. 7-6, Jessamine County, West Jess, in favor by 1. 2 minutes, 56 seconds in the first quarter. James Murray, Brandon Foister, Maroon Sports Network. Folks, it's a full moon. You just heard right when we saw the play of our lifetime break out before us. Got the A-Team playing right now, I believe. That's the theme song for A-Team.
All right, Brandon, let's give a shout-out real quick to one of our sponsors. So none other than Miss Amanda Muse and Soulful Studios. So speaking of that beautiful baby, Hadley Tate, she probably needs to go have her pictures made at Soulful Studios and probably have Amanda pay them to have the pictures taken.
Go and get your fam shots for a Christmas gift or Christmas cards that you're going to get made with the newborn. Have it done with Soulful Studios. Get all your glam shots, fam shots, all that you need.
Where is your soulfully yours?
Soulfully there, soulfully yours. Soulful
Here we go.
Studios.
Short kick to the 30-yard line, picked up, and returned by number 10, and he's just going
Brody
slow,
Jones.
and boom, tackled by three of them.
Trying to fight through it.
Brandon, I couldn't be that patient because I would be trying to, and maybe that's the way not to get hurt.
Maybe that
Instead
is.
of going full speed.
Maybe it's coached. I don't know. Maybe he's just trying to see what the game is going to do.
You ever wonder who gets the kicker's tee every time? Number 27 is the one fetching the kicker's tee for us, Brendan Foster.
James.
So that is Bryson Mounts after the kickoff. He runs and gets his kicking tee.
I like it.
I would have like a student manager out there. Maybe you're not allowed to, but
yeah. James, listen, let me ask you. I struggled because I was trying to, on the spot at our pep rally about 2.5 weeks ago, try to give our mascot a name. And I came up with Melvin, and I'm not sure that works. So what can we name our mascot? Does our mascot have a name, and it's just unbeknownst to me?
Broke it up through here. And there's a hold. Okay, I saw the hold, and I was wondering if we're going to get it or not.
Landon Wade says, "Go Maroons." Tuned in all the way from Lexington.
Listen, he substitute taught at the school today, and now he's back at the apartment.
Landon.
He said, "Mr. Murray, won't you give a shout out to my beautiful girlfriend who I'm going to be watching the game with up in Lexington?" And I could not have picked a better girlfriend to be watching the game
well
with. And
said
she is
and
my
well
soulmate.
played, young man.
So Landon, we'll give her a shout out, and you got all the smooth words. So,
but hey, Landon, how you think about all those Christmas gifts for that special someone
Landon
that
looks
you're
like
next
that person
to?
that could be like your model, like he could be on TV.
Oh
like
my
General
gosh, he
Hospital
turns and he smiles, and you feel like you just doves cry. You know, like it just pops out of. I mean, it's unbelievable. Very, very wonderful, beautiful young
him
man.
in the hole,
that
stuck
Landon
right
Wade.
there. Jay Bell's been on the bottom with the first tackle. James brand new. James is playing a good game
Brand
tonight.
new, bringing it. James, brand new. He's a dude that just, I see him a lot at school, and he just puts his nose to the ground, minds his own business, pays taxes, and loves the Lord. James New.
Number 44, Eric Davis.
Oh,
Back
that's
in the
Cincinnati
days.
Red.
Yes.
Yeah.
44 Magnum.
I liked Eric Davis. Chris Sabo, the big red machine.
Here we go, trying to get free. A little swing pass. Leighton Abbott's got him. And who is that in there? Ethan Idlewine and Leighton Abbott. Landon Wade, we need to know what your girlfriend thought of your sweet comments sometime or another, so let us know about your shout-outs here. Brandon must have one here.
Got one from my main man, Chris Atkinson. He moonlights as a math teacher, but during the day, he's an specialist extraordinaire. He says, just checking in, saying good luck to our Maroons tonight. Appreciate all of the great football commentary that you and James bring, and I, to that, say nothing but the bottom of the net. We love Chris.
I think you added my name in there. I didn't see it when I was reading the text message.
Hey, yeah, he said y'all, so
okay,
y'all is both.
Okay, I got you. Get it. Get over there.
Over his shoulder, overthrown, and otherwise he had a lot of real estate ahead of him. Folks, if you're tuning in tonight, what's your favorite theme song to a television show? Just curious. Every now and then I'm back and forth. I love Knight Rider, and I like Growing Pains.
Hey, we've got a
just a pinch.
shout out on Maroons Network at gmail.com. So Claudette Prather, we appreciate your text. And she said, go, my main man, Chandler Godby.
love
You got
it.
lots of family, and we're not there tonight, but we are rooting you on. So I'm sure she loved that huge touchdown
gosh.
early in the game. So
Much needed, too.
I can't imagine having that good a person
Looks like it was almost blocked.
in my family. Here we go.
Long high kick
Fair
there.
catch.
Fair
And that's
catch.
Chandler Godby at the 34-yard line.
Chan, the man, Godby. We see the flags moving, and it looks like it's going to be moving against Maroons on this drive here.
Landon Wade said his girlfriend is now a Maroons fan, and she's from Bardstown. So
Is
we've
she
got a brand
really?
new fan from Bardstown. My wife loves that area.
Bardstown is a wonderful area.
We went up, and
Listen,
they had a really good steakhouse there called, I think, the Rick House.
yeah,
And
and
we
you know
stayed
what?
at the Jailers Inn.
I think Bardstown is probably one of the nicest
I
towns
agree.
probably in the
I
South
agree.
and definitely in the state.
It's a
Landon,
beautiful place to visit.
getting it done, and I'm sure, beautiful ladies in Bardstown area as well. Way to go, Landon.
Here we go, dropping back. Good fake pass, going deep down the sideline. Denmeyer got him.
Look
and
at
he's
it.
going to outrun again. Harris pulling away. Number 13 with the TD. That's two of them for Hollywood Duggar.
Hey, listen, James. Touchdown Maroons, great play, and a Nelson County graduate to our right, our main man, Jeff Litton. So Bardstown,
He's-
Nelson County,
I knew I always liked him for
represented here
some reason.
tonight in Pulaski County.
Not only does he like the Maroons, he likes
Yeah.
the Wildcats, he likes the Dallas Cowboys, and he's from one of our favorite areas of the state.
Oh, that's awesome. Hey, and even another reason that we just love Jeff Litton here. He's the man. Excellent play right there. You couldn't have drawn that up any better.
Harris looked like he had a different gear whenever Fuzz took off down the sideline. So that was look at Big A throwing that in. So Big A said, "Here you go. You need your tea. I got you."
Bright spot from our last game was Harris. Harris had a big game at Southwestern at the
And I
reservation.
thought Zach Anderson had a good game as well with the first
Zach
touchdown.
Anderson, my man. I love Zach. Hey, listen, I saw a conversation between you and Zach Anderson this morning.
Fake. Come out the side. Got Ethan, but he's caught.
Oh, looks like he got
Yeah,
turned up a
tripped up.
little bit. Just lost his footing a tad.
Brandon, I think they were ready for the trick play, knowing that we wanted to go back and be up 7. So
Yeah.
I don't think all these extra points will matter this game, but you want to clean it up before you play a team like Woodford County.
Yeah, absolutely. So now that puts you really up one score. Technically, it's 12-7 Maroons.
Technically, not even up one score.
Yeah.
I mean, 5
so
points.
It gets negated all in one play here. So defense comes
Little-
back up.
Hey, give us a woo from Rick Flair.
Oh, the Ric
Yeah,
Flair,
give it to
the
us.
16-time world champion Ric Flair. Woo! Styling, profiling, limousine riding, son of a gun here in the South. Ric Flair.
Don't Murray be so proud of that call right then.
I love
so,
Ric.
so
Man,
proud.
Ric Flair had a match a few months ago. Can you believe that? My man is 80-something years old and was in the ring. I'm
Listen,
worried about Ric Flair.
I was a little concerned when the man ended up at the chicken festival. Okay.
Oh, did he really?
Yes, that's when you're past your prime. Is like watching the movie The Wrestler with Mickey Rourke.
He gave the best promos in wrestling. Guys, go to YouTube. I made my wife, this is embarrassing. We got married, and it was a week in our marriage. I made her watch the 1992 Royal Rumble on YouTube. I was like, watch greatness. Ric Flair goes the distance and wins the belt. It's the
Okay,
best
so see, there's some
wrestling
give and
moment.
take. She made you put up a Christmas tree on Tuesday.
Oh, onside kick. Looks like PC. They've got it.
Wow,
Good call.
Johnny Hines dropping everything out of the hat right there with the onside kick. The gambler.
Wow. What a call. I didn't see that coming. Landon Wade's got some nice knowledge here. You want to read that?
We need Kentucky's offensive coordinator to come and watch a Maroons game. Maybe show them how to run an offense since they apparently lost their scheme.
Listen, did we just end up with a nice QB coach that can't call plays?
Maybe,
Is that what
maybe
happened?
we miss Liam Coheen.
I think
before
so.
He left.
And 6 offensive coordinators in Mark Soup's tenure. I mean, that's another thing. It's like, wow.
Here
How
we
do
go.
you
Bryson
establish
rolling
anything?
out.
Oh, he's wide
my
open.
Goodness. Is that my man, Zach Anderson?
It looks like it was number 14, and
Zach,
that would be
get your smoke
Zach
on.
Anderson, 6'3", 195-pound freshman at Pulaski County.
So much room over there. I mean, it
he
was
might
one
have
of
been
those
thinking
things
about
where
what he was doing with the ball before he caught it.
That's a freshman mistake. But, hey, listen, I love Zach Anderson. I love everything about him, dude.
He talked to us for about 5 minutes
I
this
love
morning.
it. He's
so it's a good
smiling real
conversation.
big when you're giving him. Listen, any other freshman wouldn't be able to handle it. But my man Zach, he just takes it in stride, doesn't he?
Out of wine, cutting up, running hard, big gap. There we go. And Smart right there, number 18, said, I'm going for the ankle. I'm not going high on Idle Wine. So he went low on him and tackled him. All right, look here. Krista, I'll let you go next, but Krista says, I want a shout out.
Okay.
This is Landon's mom and dad. Oh, so this is both of them.
Krista Wade.
So Lance and Krista. Krista was just subbing today in the building. So Krista, we love you. Hope you guys got some pizza today. I got for you. Way to go, PC. So yes, your sister did share with me. So
did she really? Where'd she get pizza from?
Eubank Pizza.
Oh, Eubank Pizza.
Really good. Here we go. That. Hollywood going deep, Brandon, and he's got him. Oh, just a hair underthrown right there.
You're going to love this.
Let's hear it.
So Chris this is why I love this guy, man. Chris Atkinson. He's tossing out Rooney the Maroon for the mascot name. Anybody else got it?
Rooney.
Rudy
it's
the Maroon.
It's better than that dumb name Melvin you came up with earlier. I'll give you that. So how
everyone at the pet rally is like, how do I get pumped up with a name like Melvin?
Who come up with that name?
I pressure the moment I did.
Lucas DeBoard.
No. I'll blame Lucas, but it was all me. Clearly. Wow. Looks like could have been
looked like a horse
grabbed
collar.
a face mask.
Like he got him up there.
That was a run by Idlewind there to the left hand side. 5-yard pickup into the first quarter. James, it's 12-7. Maroons is rolling towards the end zone again.
My director wants after the first quarter.
And now, folks at home, first quarter's in the books. We got a few extra minutes there that we probably bargained for, but it's been a great game so far. It's in favor of the Maroons. Let's hope we can keep this mojo going up to the second quarter. It's James Murray. I'm Brendan Foister. All of our sponsors, all of our listeners, thank you so much.
Speaking of sponsors, Brendan, let's go ahead and thank this one up on the screen. So you hit them up first here. So they've done such a nice job. I'm wearing the shirt today. Yours is probably at home in the closet.
Magic Monograms with all of your monogram needs. But, folks, if you haven't stopped by their new location behind, I will not say what used to be Backyard Burgers because that is a distant memory. It is Cabana Mexican Grill. If you go behind there and go into Magic Monograms in their new location, you will find yourself stunned with the amount of product that they have to offer. It's just an unbelievable setup that they got. Christmas time is right around the corner. You want something, stop by Magic Monogram for all of your needs, for your loved one, for your family members, that you can get some maroon memorabilia stitched on anything you want, a jacket, a sweater.
Hey, talk to our man Alan. Tell him James and Brandon sent you and get 10% off your order.
Oh, yeah, do that. Holler at them. Hey, if you say my name, they might say, we're adding 10%. So don't say my name. Say James and Maroon Sports Network. Magic Monogram for all of your monogramming needs.
Sheila Elmore said Dr. Hook for the mascot, so that's a little more catchy.
Dr. Hook is good.
Here we go. Ethan breaking tackles, running, and
Dr.
he gets
Feelgood.
about, looks like he got about 7 yards in the first down.
In the first down, just moving
Hey,
right
Brandon,
along.
I'm going to send a shout out real quick to Sam, Kelly, and Ben in Columbus, Ohio. Kelly is Tracy's sister. So Tracy's brother is a big Wisconsin fan. And Phil Russell said they're great people, but, you know, the only good thing about Wisconsin is probably the cheese. That's
cheese.
it. Get rid of the state and just give us the cheese.
I've never been.
I've been to a concert with my daughter to Milwaukee.
And you liked it?
I did like it. It was beautiful.
I've heard Milwaukee's cool. Ooh, Bryson took a hit there as he released it.
I still don't like them because they beat us in the Final Four with the best team we probably ever had at the University of Kentucky.
My gosh.
And my son cried his eyes out. And we gave her tickets away for the Duke-Wisconsin game because I didn't want them any longer. So,
Sir, my main man, Wes Finley, coming in here. He's probably barbecuing or doing something great because he is the man. Wes Finley just gave me a shoulder rub.
Wow.
I love that. Hey, I love that. Wes Finley said, hey, I'm here, everybody. You just deal with it. And my main man, Chris Atkinson, said, I'm guessing Murray's going with Murray the Maroon? Question mark. Isn't that great? I love it.
Anything's better than Melvin. Okay, let's
it's
start
true.
with
I'll
that.
give you that. Except Melvin.
Here we go. Wide
open. Zach Anderson.
He didn't drop that one.
He said, I ain't dropping this one, folks. Great read.
I'm telling you what, Bryson Duggar sold that one.
Sold it.
Hollywood actor went ahead and sold that fake toss, and Zach Anderson came out of nowhere.
Where's that senior glam shot of Bryson Duggar?
Oh, man, that is amazing.
Isn't that awesome?
If somebody's got it, send it, text it to me or Brandon, and we'll try to get it on the air.
It's brilliant.
But was that Soulful Studios or was that Simple T
I believe
Creations?
so. I'm not sure. We need to look it up.
Simple T.
But yes, great play there by Duggar. Excellent catch by Anderson for the 1-2 punch. Maroons 18, West Jessamine Colts 7. It's 11 minutes, 29 seconds in the second quarter, and it's all Maroons.
Go. Ethan Idlewine kicks the extra point.
Idlewine to the uprights.
19-7, Brendan. Not too often I saw the score 19 up on the scoreboard, but we've got a 19 tonight.
It happens.
Early in the second, Brendan.
Yeah.
There's a lot more points to come. So we've
Absolutely.
got Hollywood right now is my early offensive player of the game. He has 3 touchdowns to 3 different receivers.
Yeah.
So far we sprinkled a little Smurf in.
Spreading the love.
We sprinkled Fuzz in, and he just now sprinkled Get Your Smoke On.
Get your smoke on, Zach Anderson. I love it. Just spreading the wealth across. Trickle-down economics for the Maroons offense. Seeing the checkerboard end zones a lot tonight. And now this, James, this changes what the Colts are going to do offensively, changes what they're going to call, puts them way back on their heels. You may not see them as patient as we did in that first quarter now. So let's see if we can keep up all the good things going on because they've been able to move the ball tonight at ease. So that was a great call for that onside kick earlier. That's probably the play of the game.
Here we go. Ethan kicks it good and deep down to the 10-yard line, and it's returned.
Looks
and
like
he's
we had some
so
holding
patient.
right there.
Number 10 just finds the hole and goes. Good
It's
tackle.
Brody Jones.
Broke it right there. Ethan Idlewine had him.
Will not go down.
Brody Jones to the 45.
Brody Jones, but
I'm messing with the
I'll tell you what, that wasn't after the fact that I saw number 30 on the Maroons jersey being pulled. Xander Simpson was being pulled way back. But sometimes you get the call, sometimes you don't. But it was definitely holding.
Now, Xander's been hurting too lately, right? He
Yeah,
looks
he
like
has.
he's hurt right now.
Yeah.
You know, look at his body language and
Moving
his helmet.
slow here, poor Xander. He's going to shake it
Well,
off.
you know, I'm glad we had the bye week last week because that, to me, is the perfect timing for a coach. You have it the week before your first playoff game.
Yeah, I
To me,
mean,
that seems like common sense. But
you
I
want to
don't know.
hit the reset button because it is a brand new season. And, you know, listen, it's obviously that's the game we wanted to win, and it's the game that we didn't a few weeks ago. But that's what they're going to hold their whole season on because does anybody think they're going to win in the playoffs and win big? No. It's not going to happen, Southwest.
Okay, I'm unsure what this is, Brandon. We got a penalty, so it has to be delay of game. It's the only thing I can think of. So 5-yard penalty, so make it 1st and 15.
19-7, 11 minutes, 19 seconds here. Second quarter. And we got Jacob Jones here.
Listen here, Coach Childers just sent us a shout-out. Byron Childers.
I love
No way.
Byron Childers. Where's he at?
Byron Childers, you want to read the shout-out?
From Parts Unknown. Byron Childers says, watch. Oh, no, not Parts Unknown. He says, watching you two from the fabulous city of Las Vegas. I miss you all. Coach Byron Childers. Byron Childers, we miss you as well. But he's now moved on to another season of his life.
Hey, listen, I
in
know
Sin
I know
City.
he doesn't want to hear this, but we had a person in the building for the 80s, the 90s, the 2000s, the 2010s, and the 2020s. So, of course, you're going to miss him. He was like our
wide
mascot. 44 is a
He
big old
looks like-
boy.
yeah,
He's like a
he's
fullback
tough.
out there.
No neck, number
And Sander
44.
Sander had to tackle him. So, Coach Childers, let us know when you create your GoFundMe page for the gambling, and we'll see
right.
if we can't get it advertised here on Maroons.net.
How about this? Let's give him some advice. Coach Childers, if you're playing blackjack, don't keep hitting. And if you go to the roulette table, play one on 24.
24. I was going to say play one on black.
Black, okay. All right.
Because,
All right,
I
so
like
there you go.
48% for my odds.
Go
If
to the
you're a
roulette
big-time
table and
gambler,
lay it
you're
down
going
on us,
24.
man. Yeah.
Go 16. Go Smurfs number.
Okay, 16 since he
16.
just scored. I like that. Put one on 16 and put one on black.
Here we go. Jones looking up the middle, and he is tackled right
In the
there. Number
backfield.
23, Big A coming through.
Aiden Wesley, the senior, 6'2", 221 pounds, says no suit for you. Nothing but the bottom of the net. And it's a goal by Aiden Wesley.
So, we've called him now the Undertaker. His name could be Tombstone, so whatever you want to call Big A. So he's got
All right.
multiple nicknames.
I'll be your
but,
Huckleberry. I'll be your Huckleberry, Big A.
Tombstone.
Love that. I love that line from Val Kilmer, man. It's such a what a story. my man not being able to speak now, but he played some of the best roles in Hollywood.
Yes, I agree.
love Tombstone. It's a great
You know,
movie.
I've been watching Top Gun.
Ooh, almost picked off.
More and more
Yeah.
as the remake come out. And, you know, Brandon, I can't get my son to watch Top Gun because I tell him he's got to watch the
original?
first one before he watches the second one.
Yeah.
So that was one of the best remakes I've ever seen. When I say remakes, spin-offs.
Yeah.
Because they used so much of the history from the one before.
Yeah.
So
it's our days, man. That was the movie in the 80s. It was a blockbuster. It was I Feel the Need for Speed, right?
it was back when our man Byron Childers had hair.
Oh, gosh.
And when it was black hair. And he could run with his athletes being
gas
cross-country.
was 77 cents.
So here we go.
a
Ethan
gallon.
Allenwine trying to hunt him down, coming from behind. He has to get rid of it. And number 16 gets about, where's he at? The 25, right at the first down marker.
Right at the first down marker, right out of bounds.
I cannot believe Childers is watching the penalty flag on the coach. He's yelling at Coach Hines. That's going to be 50.
Wonder what Coach Hines, he was a little upset about.
So that's going to be a sideline warning. So is that just a warning, or are we getting a penalty?
Let's see what they call here.
Sideline warning against, no, something. It's West Jess. Just backed them up.
Okay. Wow. Not really sure what that was. Must have been some extracurricular at the end of the play that we didn't see as it went out of bounds. Unsportsmanlike
Brendan,
penalty
that
on
was
West
huge
Jessamine.
because that was third and a
But
half
now they're
a
moving them
yard.
back up.
What in the world?
Offsetting penalties.
Okay. I have no idea. We got a bunch of refs once again that sometimes don't know what the proper calls are, to put it nice.
Yeah, sideline warnings are not penalties. So it looks like maybe by some weird math, elementary math, the things are weird these days that they're teaching these kids in the math class.
Look here, now he's
Just
going to walk
moving
it
them
back.
up.
Wow.
Now
okay.
we're going to walk them
You walk
back.
it back, you walk it forward, you walk it back. And now they're taking it back even farther.
Yeah.
15 yards. They had it 10 before. Had it 10. That ball is still not right, Brendan, because it should be on the other side of the 40. I know that's only half a yard, but look at that. If the ball was just barely in front of the 25, you add 15 yards to it, it's going to be just barely on the – oh, there, look there. There it got moved. Okay, fans. Mr. Atkinson, that is why you do math.
That's
Kids,
that's
why
makes,
it's important. If you're going to be a referee, you better know math.
That's why he makes the big bucks.
He's about ready to be the big producer for, a student-led experience sometime here in December.
Maybe. I don't know.
He's going to make his own movie, I've heard. So
yeah,
it's going to be electric.
Yep, we used to do that a few years ago. I know, things. That's the way things used to be with that whole thing. So I don't know. Here we go. Here we go. We got trips. Okay.
Number 9. He has to go to 9. Oh, wide open. Good decision, but I would have went to 9 right there.
That
okay,
was
he
brother to brother.
About,
Jacob to Brody
yards.
With the reception there. They're lightning quick.
Hey, number 9 was wide open out in the flat, too. I mean, that would have been
love that call right there,
decision.
too. We had to make a decision and go with it.
Hey, fans, at halftime, we've got an interview with Coach Johnny Hines.
Ooh.
We have got a new Maroons Minute. We got the offensive line tonight talking about some of their likes and things that they like to do. So I think you'll enjoy JJ and the crew on the offensive line. And then we've got none other than the famous Jake Johnson.
Oh, yes. So stick around. Lots of entertainment here for you in this halftime. And halftimes they fly by because we have so much fun. But we'll have Jake up here in the booth.
He's running. He's being strung out to the outside. And right there.
Cuts it back.
Number 50, Leighton made him come back the opposite way. So that was big.
Ooh.
Missed tackle. And, Leighton Abbott still run with him the whole way right there. He forced him back to the inside.
Yards there. Wow.
So I'm going to give that all to number 50 for containing Mr. Jones.
Spot him the whole way.
8:59 to go in the second quarter, Brendan.
We've got a big crowd here tonight, James. I was spotting the Maroon side and looking over at the Jessamine side, a great faithful that traveled down 27 to see the Colts. But on the Maroon side, they don't disappoint. Maroon faithful coming out here on a beautiful night, November 4th.
And, of course, sickness is creeping around here. Our producer is now rubbing our shoulders. This is the life, man.
Here we go. Get him. Get him
Never
to the
would've
outside.
thought.
Leighton forced him out there. Stopped.
And he's still
Leighton
on his
got him.
feet.
They're doing the tenseness meter, Brandon, and
Wow.
supposedly I'm more tense.
wow,
than
I'm
you.
getting another-
You're pretty loose.
Yeah,
So-
I know. I feel like
he
it's
said you're more tense.
yeah, oh yeah, easily I would say for sure.
Well, we got 3rd and 6 inches.
Oh wow, and a cough. 3rd and a cough for the Colts here. See if we can make the stance. Make a big read right here and change some things.
Brendan, what is your favorite place to eat in Nicholasville?
In Nicholasville,
Timeout, West Jess.
my family has always been one to want to go on some birthday occasions, travel up to Nicholasville and eat right before you get in right before you get into the main traffic.
Brandon's Crossing.
They would start at Copper River, which I'm
Okay.
like, man. But I love Raising Cane's if I'm quick and easy. I'm a cheap date.
You said if I'm quick and easy.
If I'm quick and easy.
Okay, so you are a cheap date.
Bellanote is
Bellanote
a
is
fantastic
Lexington.
spot. Yeah, that's in
Lexington. So we're
Lexington.
doing
but
Nicholasville.
So
Nicholasville.
Copper River, Raising Cane's is fine.
My wife absolutely loves the salad from Copper River. She loves the honey mustard and the hot bacon grease that goes on those house salads. And their croissants are really good.
And I was going to say, until I got married, I never ate there. I'd always saw it, but
You'd
now-
always did Raising Cane's because you was quick and easy.
I
But
was
Heather
quick
has
and easy.
cultured you. in this
Yeah,
period of
she's like,
time.
listen, you're moving on to
Thank you, Heather.
bigger and better
Thank you.
things in your life, and
Thank
you're going
you.
to Copper River. So I owe
You're
that
putting
to
up
my
Christmas
wife.
trees early, and
Yes.
now you're eating Copper River.
Christmas
Life
trees.
is good for the BF.
Oh, yeah, that's exactly right. Bring on that croissant and the butter and the bacon.
Here
That's
we
what
go.
I say.
3rd and 6 inches. Drop back, throws it. Nobody out there with him, guys. Good tackle. Wow,
Nice
coming up
play
right there. Number
to stop
30,
the
Sanders
touchdown.
Simpson coming up.
Z Simpson, baby. 7 minutes, 58 seconds as the
we
clock
never
is
have
run.
given our man Simpson a nickname all year long, I don't think.
Yeah, you're right. That's true. And he's had some big games for us this year. Big pick
Sander,
six.
I am a Homer Simpson.
I love it. Xander Homer Simpson.
You know,
I
you
love
got to
it.
come up with stuff on spur of the moment.
Can
And
you
we're
believe-
homers up here.
Can you believe that
we're
show?
homers for the Maroons.
That show is still going.
Crazy.
It's unbelievable.
Here we go. Inside handoff, and Brandon, he's in. No,
Like
looks
a
like he's
freight
at the
train
1 inch
right
line.
there.
We've got a ball game.
Yeah, we do. 7 minutes, 50 seconds, 19-7, and it looks like Jessamine County may find themselves into the end zone here.
Okay, does this go to 44, the fullback? Does this go to the little brother, the 10, or
Yeah.
does this stay with – it's not going to 44. So it's either brother, and it is to the brother. And he walks straight in, and boom, he got popped by Sander, but he's standing up. Touchdown, 19-13, PAT coming.
That is Brody Jones for the score.
You know, Brandon, I always thought, and I was just thinking about this today, and this is
19-13.
stupid, I know. But, you know, they call this the PAT, and we know that's point after touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
But I always thought it should be PAC, point after kick.
Point after kick.
Point after kick.
Yeah, I agree with
Instead
you.
of point after touchdown. But
I
Pat
agree.
sounds better than Pack. Like Pookie sounds better than Jacob.
Yeah.
So we've talked about that. Maybe it's just a rhyme. Oh, number 10, just Jericho Dixon just about broke through, and maybe he made him shank it.
Wow.
We got 1 of the points back, 19-13.
Friday night
Walls
is
of Jericho.
Jericho,
Breaking
baby.
through. Number 10.
Y2J, Jericho. That's another WWE reference from my man Jericho.
7:28 left. Brandon, the offense is cooking with bacon grease, as we can say.
There you go.
Defense gave up a couple big plays. Now we've got no more trickery up our sleeves as far as onside kicks. So now let's just
That rushing offense by West Jessamine is just no joke. I mean, they really do. They
you know,
just
you can
beat
tell
and
they're
beat
a
and
really
beat
good
you.
offensive team.
Yeah.
Their
Yeah.
record is 4-6.
Wow.
So that sort of surprised me a little bit. But you know, every team in the district gets in the
Yeah.
playoffs. So we are a 2 seed playing a 3 seed.
Yeah.
So that's how that works. So the 3 seed traveled to us. If we win tonight, which we should, but you never know in this wonderful world of football, that's why they play the game, we would travel to Woodford County, who's got, I heard, 3 D1 athletes.
Yeah. And, playing at their place, that's tough, man.
Coming straight up the
Got
middle.
some real
and got
estate.
some real estate. Number 13,
Got some real
Denmeyer
estate.
still on his feet. And finally takes 3 of them to get him. Up to the 45-yard line. A little fuzz coming up
Harris,
the middle.
Denmeyer, Twinkle Toes. Just tip a canoe, Tyler Tewin up the middle, dodging defenders. Loved it. Harris, Denmeyer in the last couple of weeks really solidly putting up some great performances for the Maroons.
All right, let's see who Hollywood decides to sprinkle his magic to on this 4th drive. I would be shocked. Let's get Big A or let's get somebody else a touchdown here. Let's get Jalen Woodridge one. Let's get
Yeah,
Big Four
I'd
to
love
4
to
different
see.
receivers.
Yeah, I'd love to see Big Brother somewhere. I love that night watching Jalen score.
Here we go.
Being in
Looking
here,
deep, coming to
he's
sideline.
wide open.
Oh, is that Jericho? Put
The
Jericho on
walls
offense.
of Jericho.
Man, he's so mad he didn't get that. But Jericho reminds you of a good little scat back that would have some speed if he caught it out in space.
Got a little muscle to him.
Oh, you just said little, Jericho. I'll say a lot.
Yep.
Okay, so when you hear this broadcast, you can go tell Mr. Forster
All right,
your thoughts.
James, we're a few days away from Wakanda Forever, Black Panther 2. You excited?
I am not.
What?
I'm not a superhero dude, Brandon.
come
I was
on.
back in my childhood.
Black
I was
Panther
a
was
Batman
great.
fan.
I
Here we
love
go. Gave
Batman.
you right back to Jericho. Look at this. Oh, running hard. That man is
Jericho.
bringing it. He's excited. Looks like he got 9 yards, so 2nd and 1.
Love it. Jericho Dixon laying the boom. No, the interesting thing about this movie is we've not seen a movie have to replace their main lead for a sequel like this. I mean, of course, with Batman, we switched Batman actors, but with the main lead passing away, that's the interesting story from this movie. So
First down, Ethan
Can't wait to see
Ottawa.
what
Yeah,
happens.
Brandon, I can't relate to you on that one because I know you're a big movie buff.
Yeah.
I've not even watched the most recent Halloween.
Oh, I've watched it, and
I don't watch a lot of TV or a lot of movies. My wife and I watch The Voice.
Okay.
And I watch sports. So that's basically, we got a hurt player,
We
guys.
got number 7 down
the
for Wes
field.
Jessamine, folks and listeners, and it looks like he's
Is he
in a
holding
lot
his-
of pain.
Is he holding his shoulder?
Holding his shoulder.
It could be a
or-
collarbone.
Yeah.
So Katie's coming out to look at him.
We heard that pop all the way up here, and look at that's Coach right there. Mad respect by the Maroons. Everybody taking a knee on our sideline. You don't see that from opposite teams and competitors. So he's back on his feet here and going to make his way to the sideline. Hopefully, maybe it might be a situation where he just got the wind knocked out of him.
Let's hope it's something
He took
simple
a
like
hit.
that because you never want to see an athlete knocked off the field at any time.
Yeah.
We've had enough injuries for the Maroons to last a lifetime during these games.
The new Halloween movie I did watch because I grew up, watching the Halloween movies. A lot of controversy with it as far as how it's
I've
split.
heard different people
Yeah.
either love it or hate it. I've not had people that told me they're impartial. to
Yeah,
it.
it's different. It's definitely different. But hey, what do you say?
Hollywood had all. He finally decided
He's
to
going
run.
to take it.
So-
Anything you can do, I can do better. And he took a
9 yards in the
good
first
pop
down.
right there as well. Duggar is just tough as nails, isn't he? I mean, solidly just.
That whole family's just so talented because
I know.
we got Brinley Duggar singing the national anthem way
Yeah.
back at the first game of the season, and she's so
Brinley
talented,
Duggar.
and we're just huge. Hey, Susie needs to get us some spice crackers
Oh,
back up
well,
in the booth because
Susie's-
it's been a while. We've been
Susie's-
on a dry streak.
Susie's got a busy few weeks coming ahead. She's going to cook for these lovely folks and grandchildren, so I ain't going to put that
Here we
pressure
go,
on Susie.
going deep, looking at Fuzz
right here.
Oh my gosh,
Goodness
I thought we had it to
That was a
Fuzz.
nice throw. He wound up
Hey,
for that.
but we do have basketball season,
Yeah.
and he's going to be a starting guard for us. So
Yeah.
we got chances.
Brinley
We got chances.
highly involved with the choir that we have at Pulaski County High School and drama, where we do the play production in the spring. It's going to be Oliver this spring, and of course, excited for that young lady, what she's going to bloom into here. Very talented as well, Brinley Duggar.
Good hand
And
off.
there is
Ethan
Ottawa's got some real
Still on
estate.
his feet and finally throw him down.
Got
Looks
a good
like
15,
gain.
16-yard run
Yes,
out
sir.
of there.
Yeah, Brandon, I saw that cast list today for Oliver, and I was trying to look for the lead characters and give them a shout-out, but I didn't pay attention today.
Yeah, I saw it posted as well, and I know my man Manny, who played Maui last year in the drama, did a fantastic. He's back. He's got a great role. I'm
Shout
trying
out to
think-
Jana Oldham. She does such a good job
Yeah,
with our
absolutely.
drama department.
She's got a lot
we
on
love
her
Jana.
plate, man.
Yes.
I listen. As far as like musicals go, I know that is just a bear in itself because my wife puts those on as well, and it is something.
All right, sorry, we've had a little accident with our camera here with the scoreboard camera. We've got to
5 minutes 32 seconds winding down. 19-13 in the second quarter. Maroons over the Colts.
All right, we've got to punch this one in, Brandon. We got to be able to get back up 2 scores right here because we know what West Jess is capable of.
Yeah. Looks like a rush. Duggar is going to make his read to the right side. Tips it down to Godby.
Smurf trying to get to the corner and
almost turned it. And I look behind me and I see those beautiful eyes. I got my man Jake. I have my man Maddie Hendricks in the house. It is a block party up here in the booth, man. We are just high-fiving. We're going to start dancing here in a minute. Let's just start dancing. How about we do that?
We are among royalty tonight.
Yeah, we are. My goodness. Gosh, I turned around, I saw the smile in the eyes, and I heard the Beatles playing somewhere in my heart. It's wonderful.
The Beatles,
man, what
I love it.
To be young. Oh, to be young.
All right, here we go.
All right,
Hollywood dropping back, avoiding the rush. He's got
I
this.
Would take
he can run it in.
Take
What
it in there, baby.
Wow.
Good decision.
Okay. 4 touchdowns
Great
for
decision.
Hollywood. 3 passing, 1 rushing. Hollywood is going to be hard not to be the offensive player of the game so far.
Yeah, Duggar is having a night. He is spreading the wealth across the field for all the Maroons. Great decision right there to pump fake, sell the fake, and run that in. Put the defense on their toes, and a much-needed score to answer the previous drive by the Colts makes it 25-13. We're going to try to extend that with the Pat here.
All right,
Not
yeah,
talking
the Pat,
about our,
not the Pack.
Not
so
talking
Ethan
about our
Ottawine,
own.
the brand new kicker coming in here, so give him another shot. So he's 1 for 1 on the night so far. So we'll see what number 22 can do.
And speaking of famous Pats, Mr. Richardson I saw coming into the game tonight.
He was having a delicious chili dog earlier when I went to talk to him.
A chili dog?
Looked amazing. So
That's
what
a great
your
call.
superintendent eats. Yes,
I love it.
dog.
Hey, listen, I eat chili dogs too. I love it. Great
Okay,
decision.
Brandon, we are doubling them up 26-13. So I will take that. I would like to have double what they had. Now, coming into the game, I think I told Jeff 56-28 was my prediction.
Yeah.
So
you're right on par.
We're going to see what happens.
Yeah. 26-13. I'd say right now, you're with 5 minutes in the. I mean, we're still room for another score here for the Maroons with the way they're moving the ball tonight. So,
fans, we've already
right
mentioned once tonight. You know, we got a couple, Bryson Duggar and Chandler Godby, in running for Kentucky Mr. Football. Currently, Chandler Godby is in 3rd, and Bryson Duggar is in 5th in the voting.
Chandler Godby's in 3rd, really?
Once again, if you go to Lexington Herald Leader and type in Lexington Herald Leader, well, I say go to Google, Lexington Herald Leader
Make it
and
happen,
Mr. Football.
Folks. Yeah.
Boom, the first link, you'll click on it.
That's awesome, man. Good for him.
You'll have to type yes like I'm a human.
Bryson
or
Duggar is
something.
not. I mean, he's in the running here. He's got 2%, and listen, to be up that high, that's something.
Listen, the game he's having tonight, maybe fans are watching that, but 4 touchdowns already for Hollywood. So, yes, we got 2 amazing, all kinds of amazing players, but 2 stand out especially strong. Ottawine kicks it back to the 10-yard line once again, returned.
And
slow,
again, in no
patient,
hurry
patient,
right here.
patient.
That's Brody Jones.
Wow.
And then he hits the seam. Yeah. No, yeah. He's no Jake Johnson.
Gunnar Lovelace.
You better
tackles him right here.
recognize, baby, 16-time world champions up here with us, Jake Johnson. Woo! Woo like the flare, baby.
He's
I love it. I'm excited.
He's no JJ.
No, he's no JJ. Oh, listen, man. Gosh, this is great. We've had some great guests this year. We've had Wiley Kane stop by. We had my man Gum come by
Blake
and talk
Gum.
to us. We had Mike Morgan, Coach Morgan, come up here and talk to us. We have Matt Hendricks. Did he come
Matty
talk to us the week
yes,
I was
sir.
gone?
Yes, sir. You
Matt
missed Matty
Hendricks,
Ice.
a Maroon beloved. And then tonight, Jake John. This is great. This is a wonderful thing you got going with this.
Don't say Maroon. You. So say we got this thing.
Well,
going on here,
I can't take the credit
series.
for it, James. That was all your thing. The Legend Series is great. And then last year, Riley Hall. We had him come up here.
Hey, folks, let's give Riley a shout out. Go look for him on Facebook because somebody might need a wonderful football made out of walnuts. That is,
I think
out of
he's
this
still doing
basketball.
it. Yeah,
so,
he might get some calls about that.
James
Bring
and
it
Brandon
up.
sent you, so tell Riley.
Yeah,
Say-
that's right.
say
Riley's
James
going
and
to be
Brandon.
my business be a booming come Christmas season right here. You need a gift? Get you a whittled football from
those
Riley
things
Hall.
are so nice, Brandon.
They were nice.
When I retire from Maroon Sports Network,
that's what you want?
That's what I want.
Oh, I'll make sure it happens.
Yeah.
We'll get it engraved, your name on it.
He is
16-time Maroon Sports
he
Network
is-
champion,
he
James
is-
Murray.
He is so good and so talented. I don't even know where to begin.
Yeah.
Like you said,
Oh,
build
he's-
me this football or this basketball out of
Well,
walnut.
behind
I
it-
could probably find you the walnut tree.
Well,
then that would be the
Yeah.
extent of my
He
knowledge.
said he just found it. I was like, on his product. I was like, goodness gracious. But, behind a great person as Riley is always a great lady. And his wife, Haley, also a Maroon alum. Just love that couple. They're very faithful.
You know,
they come
I
to
love
church.
it when you can have a high school sweetheart
it.
end up falling in love and staying in love and staying married. So
Isn't
I
that
think that's
awesome?
It is.
Oh, it's great.
Here we go. Jones up the middle, and he gets hit early right there. Good tackle.
Right.
Looks
Yeah.
like that is
Maybe puts him
number
back at
11. Drew and Notice number 11 should be up. Drew and Abbott.
Got an announcement here.
Uh-oh, let's hear it.
Please announce Mr. DeBoard will be giving out free foot rubs in the end zone at halftime. Wow, can you believe that?
I cannot believe that, but I'm not interested. I don't want anybody touching my
He would
feet.
be. I mean, listen, I'm just giving you the news, folks. That's just what I read from the card. That's from our own Mr. Agason giving that public service announcement. I love it. And behind me is Allie LaForce, our sideline reporter who's got her nose to the ground, finding you the news, picking up all the dirt in Pulaski County and dropping it to. She's the internet because we have no device with internet in front of us up here. It's Allie LaForce. Hello, Allie. How are you? And then Bradley Merritt, and we got Sam Dalton behind me. Landon is here, and Norman and Riley. Sam's not here.
You know, folks, next year we're gonna get a third camera set up and ready to go. Right now we got two. So in a minute we're going to take the scoreboard cam and we've got to use it and the receiver to go interview Coach Hines. So in a minute you'll lose the scoreboard, but we'll keep you updated from now to halftime.
26-13 Maroons.
And off
Jessamine
to number
with
10,
the ball
going
and
outside
rolling.
Jericho
Stiff arm.
trying to get him. And looks like Jericho and Leighton Abbott forced him out of bounds.
Jericho now getting involved offensively and defensively for the Maroons.
So now we've got a 1st and 10.
It's a fine-looking quarterback that they have in West Jessamine here. Jacob Jones getting it done. But, of course, it's been a challenge for our Maroons defensively. All right, so I posed the question earlier tonight. Favorite theme song to a show? I like Knight Rider and I like Growing Pains. Folks out there and listeners, if you have a favorite theme song to a show, let us know. Knight Rider's theme song. Yeah. Leighton Abbott with the hit on the side to number 25 on West Jessamine. Leighton Abbott, also been a guy who's just scavenging the field here, making plays.
Brendan, I just can't get over this weather, brother. I still
I
feel
know.
like it's 68 degrees with the windows open and
feels like
short
it's-
sleeve t-shirt still. And
Feels like it's late August.
Allie says it's cold. Here we go over the middle,
Wide
and he
open.
was wide open. I
Wide
can't
open.
believe
That
that,
was a
right
crazy
there.
read right there, too.
And we were bearing down on him right there.
Yeah.
So Big A had him in his sights, and he got it off just
Listen,
in time.
This Jacob Jones is really poised. And the plays that he is making right here for the Colts when it kind of keeps them in the game right here. They're never out of
Hey,
it.
Brandon, in the third quarter, I don't know if you know this or not, but we got Albert and Costello coming on. We've got Austin Denny and Norman. I can't say his last name, and I'm not going to try. Give us
ink.
They're going to come on and try their hand at commentating. So they're going to be James and Brandon
I got
for the
my-
last few minutes. Oh, good. I dropped it.
Kind of got a hand on that, too. Got my first request tonight from the lovely Sheila Elmore. She says Outlander has the best theme song. I've not heard. Well, I've heard about Outlander. I've not watched it, but I hear it's something, that show, Outlander, and I've been told that I need to see it, although it's something. But anyway, Sheila put in a request for the Outlander theme song, saying it's her favorite. I said, what's your favorite theme song to a television show, James? That's why I threw it out. I said, Knight Rider's got a great theme song, Growing Pains. The A-Team that we've heard here tonight.
Good times.
Good times. Moving on up,
Another
like
drop pass.
George
George
Jefferson,
Jefferson, yes. Burns
that's a great.
beans don't
burn on the kitchen.
Fish don't
burn on the grill.
Took a whole lot of trying to get up that hill. So
yeah,
Wheezy, you need a little Wheezy in Georgia.
We're moving on up
and a little Bentley
to the east side.
That's some good 70s shows.
Yeah,
man. You're way too young. You watch this on
yes,
rerun
of course
channel
I did.
or something other?
And I always watch Fred.
Sanford? Yes, sir. Sanford and Son. Red Fox.
Great show as well. Of course, Family Matters. That's a great one.
All right, third down. Looking fake, looking deep. Who's got him?
Wide
out there?
open
Jericho.
there. Jericho running it down. That's good.
4th and 10. Dallas got a vote right here, Brandon.
3 minutes, 24 seconds.
Krista Wade said Dallas.
Dallas. Oh, yes. Oh, who shot JR?
Yeah, so you had Dallas.
Yeah, that's a great
for a
show.
period of time.
Miami Vice from my man Jeff Litton. That's a great one, too. The original Miami Vice with Don Johnson. That's a great one. Man. I'll go back for you, Abner. Welcome back, Cotter. Welcome back. That was hold on. And Welcome Back, Cotter was a young John Travolta.
False start.
Joni Loves Chachi with Happy Days.
Now we have a 4th and 15.
Walking Dead. I'm hearing behind me the Walking Dead request, which is no lyrics.
Oh, we had a timeout, so no penalty. So 4th and 10 still.
26-13, 3 minutes, 22 seconds. Second quarter, we're talking about theme songs. We're talking about the Maroons dominating so far. If they can keep Wes Jess out of the end zone. It's been a party here tonight because of our guests getting ready to show up here with us at halftime. James said that Maroon Sports Network is going to be bringing you the Maroon Minute interview with Coach Hines. Primo entertainment. You can't get it anywhere but right here. Folks, we bring all your pop culture needs and Maroons needs. Maroon Sports Network getting it done tonight. All right, Brittany Emerson coming in with the request of Baywatch. That is a great theme song. That's David Hasselhoff's too. So David Hasselhoff shows tonight. There's two, Knight Rider and Baywatch.
You know, I was just thinking about this, so this is weird. So Gerald Burton is actually, Mr. Wildcat is watching it, and he said the greatest American hero.
Best song. Oh, greatest
so
American hero is that. I forgot about that. I forgot how good though Baywatch is. So Miss Emerson bringing the hit right there from SEC. She's right on that one.
Shelby Black says the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air that's a good one for karaoke.
One little fight.
Yeah, and that's fun to like with kids nowadays. They can all kind of equate to it. That is a great dig right there. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Will Smith, great theme song. I love everybody's
it's a
request.
shame that he had to do the smack heard around the world because he's one of my favorite actors.
No, man.
I mean, I Am Legend.
Yeah, that's a great movie. I Am Legend is great. Stephanie. I'm sorry. Stephanie Likens said Baywatch. I'm so sorry. For some reason, Stephanie, I'm getting Miss Emerson tagging to you. I don't know if it's just my cellular data. Stephanie Likens, the aunt to Miss Brady Kane.
Yes,
Brady's sister to the lovely Jennifer Kane, Pulaski County's own Miss Kane.
Great roots.
Might have been under the weather today. So, Miss Kane, we love you. Thoughts and prayers out to you always. And of course, Wiley. We know Wiley's out there listening, right? Wiley's out there listening to the game tonight. 26-19,
Brandon. Only one score here. So, you have a turnover or loss of downs, and all of a sudden you get a 27-26. You're down at halftime.
Yeah.
So, once again, we've got another important drive to sort of set the tone before halftime.
Yes, absolutely. So, this is this is big. So, this changes some things here as
so Brian Abner's giving us a shout out over there from Maroon Sports Network on YouTube.
All right, yeah, check into YouTube and of course all of our listeners that's out there. Thank you all for
we need them to hit the subscribe button because Brandon, we're at 917, so we need to get up to 1,000 is what we need to get to for our goal. So we're at 917.
Punch that red subscribe button. I got another request. The Wonder Years, Fred Savage. What would you do?
Well, why not the Golden Girls scene if you're going to do that?
Out of tune. That's a great one, Chris Atkinson. That's Joe Cocker.
Oh my gosh, Chandler Gobby had to save
got it.
He broke the tackle
and he's put down right at the 20 as he ran back 4 yards and may have cost us there. But anyway, he took a hit.
We had a little trouble picking the ball up there, Brandon. So 3:11 left to go in the second quarter.
It's going to go
26
to 20. Here you go. So, yeah, maybe, like I said, there's still time with the way we're playing offensively to punch one in.
4 scores, 4 different players. So I like it. Let's keep up the creativity.
All right. Hollywood Duggar going to take the snap here as he's got receivers on both sides.
A little trickery coming back around.
And
Chandler
he's
Gobby.
got positive yardage here. Still on his feet, running. Got a good 20 yards. Almost to center field, like I said.
Brandon, you know what I
Plenty of time.
noticed right there was Bryson Duggar was dying to block for him, but Chandler stayed to the inside while Hollywood was to the outside, and Hollywood never could block for him. So finally, Hollywood was behind Chandler Gobby.
Yeah, and he still kind of used that as a pivot right there. So that was a great run right there, even though anybody else could have got tripped up on your own feet.
I need some more Papa Smurf touchdowns because I want him to approach that 28. So we're setting at 24.
He's here.
Here's Denmark coming around the
corner.
corner.
Denmark, same play. He's going to run it. Thrown out of bounds. There's like you said, a horse collar tackle there, maybe.
A little high. Not a true horse collar. Got him around the shoulder pads. So Harris is fine. Boy, you get lit up over here on text messages, Brandon.
Yes,
you are
people are loving the theme song requests, and we are loving your requests. So,
what'd
we
be
used
cool,
to have an email.
What'd been cool if we had some of those queued up and we could have played them.
That
as
would
they
be
if we
awesome.
Had pre-game planning.
Yeah, so as our equipment improves, that'll be a later on addition here at Maroon Sports Network. As I see headsets that are involved here tonight that I don't normally see.
What a catch, Brandon Forster.
Catch. Wow,
if it hits his fingers, it's a catch.
He juggled that, too. That was an amazing catch by there, Godby. That's got to go down as one of his greatest. Here, we got Damian Lyles here with the request.
I don't even know if that counts, Brandon Forster.
What's he say? The Flintstones does count in my book. The Flintstones, Meet the Flintstones. No, it's the Jetsons, right? We're the fun of Stone Age family. No,
That's
it's
the
Flintstones.
You had it.
From the town of Bedrock.
Ethan Ottawine, full throttle with another good run.
Okay, Maddie Wilson says, text Brandon, say, me and Dad's favorite opening song to a TV show is Married with Children. Love and Marriage. Love and Marriage.
Magnum P.I.
Al Bundy. That's a Tom Selleck, right?
Tom Selleck, yes.
I love it. But yeah, Maddie Wilson with the hit there.
Hollywood, tucking, he's gone. He's going to come back.
He's in.
Yes, sir. All right, I've got my offensive player of the game. My mind is made.
And
it is Hollywood.
Hollywood Duggar is just killing it.
We're still looking for defensive player of the game, but Hollywood has brought it tonight. That is 2 rushing touchdowns and 3 passing touchdowns, 5 touchdowns by one of our Kentucky Mr. Football candidates.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's a heck of a night. And it's just one half, and the first half still isn't over. But I hate to switch gears like this, but our own Miss Wilson is in the emergency room as some health concerns going on with her. So Miss Wilson from the Maroon family, we love you. We're praying for you. Maddie, we love, of course. This is, we care for our own here.
That is your own science department alumni, and everybody loves Jennifer Wilson, so especially Maroon Sports Network. So Jennifer, thoughts and prayers. We love you.
Wow.
And anything we can do, let us know.
Yeah. So, anywho, that's a big-time play by Ottawine with the kick with the pat. 32-20. Ric Flair is saying, bring it. I'm a high-flying, profiling, limousine-riding, jet-flying son of a gun. You got to beat the man. 16-time world champion Ric Flair playing at Pulaski County Field. I love the wrestling references here. We're wooing. It's the playoffs.
I like looking down there at DJ and Allie, and they're just ready to go. We got the camera on there, and she can't wait to go ask her question for Coach Hines and ready to go for halftime. So, that's a natural job for her.
I got another request here. What we got?
Dukes of Hazzard.
Just a good old boys.
That is right up there, Brendan. I mean, that's got to be
beat
top
all you
5.
ever saw, just a running from the law since the day you were born, making our way. Dukes of Hazzard.
I think you actually wrote the song myself.
Yeah, listen, man. I love theme songs. Theme songs are the greatest. Friends, I'll be there for you.
Coach
Friends
Hines said to sometime play Bad Moon Rising.
Bad Moon Rising's got to happen tonight too. That's not a theme song, but of course we love some Credence
Trevor has
Clearwater
sent us the
Revival.
request from down there with the coaches. So that's making it up to us. Bad Moon
Man,
Rising.
there's just
has
so
to
much
come out.
going on. I mean, we got great company up here. We're dancing. We're high-fiving over touchdowns. We're talking about theme songs.
Okay,
Life
he's
is
gonna be
good.
slow. Look for his
2
lane.
minutes.
And boom, game tackled by 5 of them.
32-20 right here as we drop him right at the 26-yard line. Still the first half. Long first half because it's we got a full moon here tonight, and all the werewolves and weirdos will be out here tonight. But, hey, we know who's not weirdos, our listeners and our sponsors. Thank you all for making all of this happen.
Brandon, we are at an hour and 43 minutes, and we're not till halftime.
Not until halftime.
So we may have a record-long broadcast.
That's crazy. But, hey, folks, thank you for tuning in, sticking around. We know with the weather being as nice as it is, it can also lead to complications with health. So a lot of people that would normally be here are inside, not because they want to, because of the flu and everything going around. So we love you all. You all are just as faithful, and you are here with us, watching us, and you're here in spirit.
Oh,
here's
another
a drop pass.
His receivers are not doing him any favors.
Jacob to
that is 3 drop passes that I've counted, and I probably missed some.
Jacob Jones to number 19. Haley Rodner here's got a request. She said, Dad says put in for Green Acres. I know Green Acres.
Of course, Pig would say something farm related.
Green Acres is the place to be. Farm living is the life for me. I love Green Acres.
Do you know every word to everything?
I can go for it. I can mess the lyrics up. I'll go for it. Doesn't mean I'm going to be accurate. But I know about how the jingle is to go.
Have you ever thought about writing jingles in your
No,
spare
because
time?
it would be awful. And
RidgeNet needs a jingle. I just went up there talking to Alex Wilson.
Yes.
RidgeNet needs a jingle.
RidgeNet does need a jingle. Let's write one here tonight if we have to. Let's compose one. Here's
He's
Jones rolling out
He's
right.
telling him to go deep. Telling him to go deep.
And he runs it out of bounds as we contain.
Well, you know, Brandon,
everything
right there comes. If that's Riley Hall, Riley Hall throws that ball away and doesn't take a loss of 3. So it's just little things like that. I mean, it hurts your stats, sure, but it doesn't hurt your team.
Today's Riley Hall's birthday. Little birdie just told us.
November the 4th.
November 4th is the day.
And the little birdie is Clayton Purvis.
Clayton Purvis.
So we're going to let it
Never nervous
Purvis.
Never nervous, baby.
So
Clayton never nervous Purvis.
The
Bringing us
himself.
facts tonight about birthdays and all this cool stuff.
Riley
we got
Hall,
some Ric
if
Flairs
you're listening,
below us.
prove it. Send us a text message.
Yeah, Riley Hall's out there. Hopefully he's eating at somewhere nice tonight for his birthday. We get him a Dairy Queen ice cream cake.
Is that your favorite?
I love Dairy Queen.
So now you want to go favorite dessert? Is that the next
Dairy
thing
Queen ice cream cake makes me so happy because not only do you have vanilla and chocolate ice cream, but you got the fudge surprise in the middle. I love Dairy Queen ice cream.
I'm going to keep that in mind whenever when's your birthday, by the way?
They're super expensive. December 20th. But,
wow, okay.
5
Christmas
days.
break.
Yeah. Melvin the Maroon would love that it was it's December 20th.
Brendan Forster, I hate you, by the way. So,
oh no, don't hate me.
Here we go, going deep, and Jericho reels it in.
Friday
Beautiful
night.
overhand pick.
Oh,
okay. Well, we got a penalty flag right there.
Yeah.
Is that Brady Kane?
Yeah,
getting into it with him.
I believe so. Brady Kane coming in to. Is that who they're going to throw the flag?
I think so. I think it's on Brady. Let's hope it's on West Jess. Let's hope I missed it.
Let's see what the call is. But Brady's coming back to the sidelines.
You know, Brady led the game out with that first big pop and fumble recovery.
He did.
So
he got the tone. He set the tone right away. Well, he looks frustrated, so something tells me.
Looks like. Okay, personal foul on Brady Kane. We're going to back us up 15 yards, but we got the interception.
I see Brady Kane making his argument down there. He has been having to deal with somebody grabbing his mask all night long. And, of course, we're kids. We're not robots. We're not machines. He sounded off on it, as someone would when you're getting pestered. So, Brady, you keep fighting, young man. It's all good. But
I always remember the movie with Will Ferrell when he says, "Are you a robot?" I can't remember what it is now, but
is that
are you a robot?
Is that Talladega Nights where he says that? Maybe.
I don't think that was Ricky Bobby that said that. I think it was a different.
I've got a request for the name of the Maroon, Maverick the Maroon, Mav for short.
Sounds
I like that.
Sounds like a good trying to go to Jalen Wooders
And
penalty
another
flag.
penalty flag. That is from Stephanie Likens. She's got a great thing going. I like Maverick. And we got Maverick as the gambler. We got Johnny Hines as the gambler.
He
so
is the
Maverick,
gambler.
like the Maverick with Mel Gibson, right, where he's playing Hold'em, Texas Hold'em. Does anyone recall the reference? No?
Was it Texas Hold'em or is it 5-card stud? Because I thought Texas Hold'em was a newer game.
Well, okay, 5-card stud. It could be that, but it was a movie involving
draw.
gambling. A 5-card draw. Yeah. Oh, it's hot up here. This has been the first half that is the length of the movie Titanic or Braveheart. 32-20. A minute and 7 still left to go. We're not even got to credits.
We've not even seen the iceberg yet.
No, we've not hit the iceberg yet.
We're still out at sea right here. So here we go. Bryson Duggar fakes it, comes across through there, and good
runs
run
it out of bounds.
Thank goodness we can stop the clock.
Yes,
for sure.
Thank goodness. You know what? What do you do for the second half? Like, because you've seen it all in the first half.
You get people to come in and sub for you and I, so we can rest our voice
right.
and we can drink our ice cold drink.
I can't wait to see the Mountain Dew that you got me. You know, I like the flavored Mountain Dew. I can go with.
Well,
that.
they got a new one. Allie Steele showed me today that was called.
How many are there?
Fruit something. I forgot the name of it today.
I can go with that. The last couple of nights, James, I've had Honey Nut Cheerios for dinner.
Fruitquake.
Just so anybody was curious what's going on in the household.
Oh, Bryson Duggar broke his ankles right there. Still coming back to the inside and makes it all the way to the 50-yard line. That man has got some trickery to him.
Dude is like embraced his inner Kobe Bryant tonight.
His
going
inner Riley
off.
Hall tonight.
He's like, I'm living every day. I'm living every day like 24.
All right, we're going to take a timeout here and stop that clock at 49 seconds.
49 seconds left to go in the first half. 32-20, and still some Doug doing the Dougie out there, getting all the way past the 50. Hollywood bringing it. So, folks, Maroon Sports Network here, James Murray, Brandon Foister. We couldn't do this without you guys tuning in.
Hey, Brandon, I want to go ahead and give a shout-out while we can.
Go for it.
Save it for the third quarter, but let's go ahead and bring it up. Our school is doing such an amazing job with community service. Kevin Cook is really pushing that for all the club sponsors. On the board, you will see the winning team for Relay for Life. So DECA raised a bunch of money for Relay for Life for cancer.
Yeah.
So I'm proud of DECA for doing that. And then tonight, Janella Miller, Corey Dixon, Natasha Evans did pumpkin smash. So I went and I didn't drop a pumpkin, but I gave $5 for pumpkin and put a pie in Janella Miller's face.
Yeah.
So they'd already raised well over $700 when I was down there earlier. So big shout out to what our clubs are doing here, and we're really proud of you.
DECA and FFA
have got it rolling on right now.
I tell you what, I made a comment. Powder Puff last Friday was crazy awesome. 2 games going on at once. Seniors and sophomores, first game on the left-hand side. Freshmen dominating the juniors.
Here we go. Harris Denmeyer.
Wide open Harris.
Oh, right in his hands if he called it.
Harris. Denmeyer.
If that's 16, he's walking in the end zone right now. So I'm not picking on Fuzz, but that
had
was
one-on-one coverage right there. That was great.
One-on-one and had him cut to the inside. Yeah. Hollywood is putting it on a rope right now. He is hitting his receivers exactly where he needs to hit them in stride. So this is one of, if not the best game I've seen number 12 play.
He's dialed in, sick nasty tonight, Bryson Duggar. Like just totally dialed in. I love it. Even on that play, like you said, on the plays that he's missed, it's been right on the money.
Here we go, looking deep, throws it short. Oh,
he
a little
took
bit behind
hit
him.
right there, too.
A little bit behind him. So 3rd and 10. We've not seen 3rd and 10 probably
40
tonight.
seconds left to go still in the second quarter.
Hey, just think how long DJ and Allie's been standing down there waiting.
Yeah, DJ and Allie's like, man,
interview.
this is the longest 1 minute and 6 seconds of our lives.
Well, maybe if we're really lucky, maybe we can get at some point to a running clock to make up some of this time.
Yeah, they're like, hey, listen, let's just go into halftime. We've played 2 halves already. But, hey, an exciting first half of football, though.
If you like
if you're
offense.
a fan, 32-20. I mean, it's still anybody's game.
Gabi and penalty flag on the near side.
Duggar, he's got the first down. He's got some real estate. He's got a bounce at 32 seconds, but let's see What's the penalty flag?
It's going to be a hold.
It's going to come back?
Yes, it's coming back.
Wow. Unbelievable. They're going to call holding, it looks like. Let's see.
Yeah, that did come out so early. Okay, false start. 3rd and 15.
I never know what that is. The wiggle, 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 whoosh in NFL is usually like false start. When the wiggle, 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 whoosh is what I call that movement.
I've never,
right there.
ever heard that in my
the
life.
Wiggle,
so
wiggle,
the first
whoosh.
time.
That's a Ryan
Fans,
Lemon
if you
steal. I
ever,
stole that.
ever wonder what that is, the wiggle,
the
wiggle,
wiggle,
whoosh.
wiggle, whoosh.
They need a demonstration on the air.
All right, I'll give you. All right,
Get
you
Jake
take
Johnson
your hands, you roll it like this, like you're rolling the dough. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle,
okay,
whoosh.
if you're
There
rolling
you go.
dough, imagine it.
Then thumbs to the right. There you go. Wiggle,
Sounds like
wiggle.
a dance move.
It is. All right. It's kind of like
great.
Bring
Time
it back
out by West Jess. Okay, we got more to talk
kind of
about.
like that dance song where they're like just giving you the rules. Right? Like, bring it back now, y'all. Cha-cha right now. Cha-cha right now. Now, turn it out. I don't know what that's called.
So how many dance moves do you have in your
None.
repertoire?
I have 0 dance moves. What's that? Yeah. All right, Brian Abner is hitting us. Brian Abner staring at me over the other side of his
illegal
bifocals
formation
gives
or
me some
false
facts
start,
on the air. He says, listen, you know how you can figure that out, listeners? When they give you the wiggle, 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 whoosh before, what'd you say, Brian? Give me the facts. If they blow the play dead, the wiggle, wiggle, whoosh is, what did you say? False start. All right, Brian Abner, he's got the book of facts over there. If they let the play go and then go wiggle, wiggle, whoosh, somebody lined up wrong. So that, hey guys, you came to the school in Maroon Sports Network of wiggle, wiggle, whooshes tonight. Now be careful when you go to bed at night and you make the wiggle, wiggle, whoosh to the star in the sky, because you got to be really, really careful there.
You know, I always wondered what the WWW stood for, and it's not World Wide Web.
No, it's not World Wide Web.
It's not World Wide Web.
No.
Here we go.
All
Hollywood
right.
looking back.
Hollywood.
Oh, right there. Pancake.
Stutter
JJ.
stepping. Stutter stepping. Oh.
Number 2 must have got a hand on that because Gobby does not drop that, so that had to be a deflection.
Looks like he took it.
Okay, Brandon, I think you have to punt in this situation and just be happy to go up 12. I know he's a gambler, but it's not the time to do it at your own
24
46-yard
seconds
line.
left. Yeah, I wouldn't want to give up a score right here for nothing. This was, it's kind of reminded me of last Saturday's disaster in Knoxville, where we made a quick decision right before halftime and Tennessee punched it in our faces. What a horrible night that was. Guys, y'all with me? Did y'all stay up and watch that disaster of a game last week, Jake, Maddie, Mr. Purvis? Will you turn off after the first quarter? I made myself watch that whole stinking car wreck of a game between Tennessee Vols.
We got a punt all the way down to the 17-yard line.
And no, I don't. I'm not confident tomorrow at all. No,
all right,
not at all.
Here we go. 32-20, 14.8 left. Brandon, let's just pray they do a running play.
Yeah, 14 seconds, 32-20. It looks like the second half's going to start out with maroon ball, right?
But listen, you got
right?
nothing to lose here. So I'm going to go ahead and just sling this baby. Hope for pass interference, get it past midfield, whatever it takes here so you can – this is your last game if you don't win it.
Yeah, that's true.
So you've got to play every second. You can't give away a free 14 seconds.
No. Yeah, if
So
something
you and I are
happens here,
wishing
it's
they
bad.
run it just so it can run out. But from a coach's perspective –
and, listen, with the way they run the ball, they could break a play here.
They've got a running back literally in the end zone.
Yeah, he's ready to go, man.
42 miles behind, and we get an E. So, Brandon, just what I said when it ran out the window.
So it's now halftime, 10 seconds running down. 32-20 Pulaski County over the West Jessamine Colts.
Allie's getting her hair ready.
We got a sideline report for you, folks. Stick around.
As soon as we get Coach Hines in the film here, he's walking toward our famous Allie LaForce, so she's getting ready for the interview. So fans, stay tuned. Let's see what Coach Hines' thoughts are on the first half. It's coming your way in less than 10 seconds.
All right, Coach, so you had a good first half. What is going through your head right now?
Well, they're a very explosive team. They're hard to deal with the home run hitters that they have, so we've got to do a good job with that. And we've done a good job on the offensive side, hurt ourselves with penalties, so we've got to clean some of that stuff up. And if we can do that, we'll be better off in the second half.
All righty, you have a good second half, Coach. It's Allie Still. Back up to the booth.
Welcome back to another Maroon Minute. I'm Cannon Cundiff.
And I'm Allie.
And we are here with our offensive linemen.
Hold on.
If you guys want to go around and introduce your names and what position you play, that would be great.
Tyler Johnson, right guard.
Mason Hall, right tackle.
JJ McEwen, left tackle.
Declan Hayes, center.
Bryson Brown, left guard.
All right. Before I ask the first question, I just want to talk about how Cannon hasn't been here for more than half of the Maroon Minutes.
All right, I'm back now.
He's back.
Thank you.
All right. If the O-line and the D-line had a Royal Rumble, WWE style, who's winning?
100% us.
Yeah, offensive line.
The offensive line.
I think the O-line would probably win it.
We got like 600 pounds on the D-line. That's an easy dub for us.
600 pounds?
Probably.
Oh, my gosh.
We're a bunch of hefty boys.
All right, fair enough. All right. Second question. As you all know, sorry, I didn't mean to hit you. As you all know, Declan is a man of many names. What is your all's name for Declan, like his nickname? And Declan, what is your favorite nickname?
I call him Deck Daddy.
Dean.
I call him Deanie Weenie.
I call him Dean.
Oh, definitely my favorite nickname's got to be Dean. That's what a lot of people know me by. But shout out to Deck Daddy. I appreciate that. Thank you very much, Tyler.
Okay, next question.
Okay, so not all of you were seniors, but okay, so we only have 2 seniors in here, right?
Ask it anyways.
Okay, so what is your favorite high school football memory?
3RT.
Very 3RT. Nothing that has happened in the locker room, please.
Probably in 7th grade when we weren't really good, but we beat North Laurel, who was really good. That was pretty cool.
Probably my first varsity start against Belfry.
Catching the football against Southwestern a couple weeks ago.
Probably my first varsity start, my freshman year against Corbin. It was a good game, and we won by 2. I'll never forget that.
Freshman year, 2-yard line, T-Cox takes it in, and Pulaski beats Southwestern.
I remember that game. Okay. Fourth question. I reverse this question, so it might throw you off a little bit. Who on the team would you let your daughter date? Who's the mama's boy?
Probably Ethan Ottawine.
I knew.
Tyler Johnson.
This is a hard question, but I'm probably going to go with Declan Hayes since he gets no play anyways.
Oh.
I'll definitely let my daughter date the Frenchman himself, Batiste. Just, he's got that riz. He's got that French riz, and it's working for him since he's come to the States.
I got to say Sam Whitaker. He's just a really good guy.
Oh, I didn't even think about Sam.
All right. Which artist or song do you listen to before a game that makes you want to hit the team really hard?
Other team, not your own team.
Yeah.
Oh, no, he's about to play something. Gosh.
3R team.
I don't listen to any music. I sit there in silence and get ready to hurt people.
All right, that's valid.
Little Baby freestyle.
Yeah.
Friends in Low Places by Garth Brooks.
Took a turn.
I usually listen to like some Mariah Carey before the games. That's
valid.
It's good.
The One That Got Away by Katy Perry.
Okay, y'all got some interesting song picks, man. All right, last and final question. Who has the nicest mom?
Declan Hayes.
Yeah, Deck.
I'm going to have to go with Declan Hayes. Becky is a true gift from God.
Jamie Godby.
Becky's just a great woman, so I got to say Declan.
I just want to let you all know before we end it that I actually wrote that question knowing everybody was going to answer Declan's mom. So that's going to wrap it up for Maroon Minute. Back to you all up in the booth.
All right, we are live with our Legend Series, so I'm here with none other than what I'm going to call Mr. Football, Jake Johnson. So the best wide receiver we've ever had. No offense, Chandler Gobby, you are a very close second. But my man Jake Johnson here is still number one in my books. Chandler Gobby, I do love you. Let me tell you what Coach Hines said about you here, Jake, and it may get you a little flushed. Jake Johnson was one of the greatest, so he didn't call you the greatest. He called you one of the greatest players we've ever had. He holds too many school records for me to name. I would leave out a few. He's the all-time leader in Kentucky high school in these categories. So that's what I'm judging you by. Career receptions, 414. Receptions in one season, 139. Career receiving yards, 5,612. Second all-time in Kentucky high school in receptions in one game with 19. Career TD receptions was 64. Jake went on to have an outstanding college career at Georgetown College. More than that, Jake was a great leader for his teammates. His work ethic was as tremendous as his playmaking. He was truly a once-in-a-lifetime generational player. So give us your thoughts on your playing days here, Mr. Jake Johnson.
Oh, man, I would do anything to come back, that's for sure, just for one more snap. Funny story, I actually texted Coach Hines before the Southwestern game. I guess it was last week. I said, Coach, can I get one snap tonight? Just one. So if that tells you anything, obviously I miss the game, miss it every day. But it's fun watching from afar. Coach Hines continues to bring on success. So obviously, man, it's obviously a tribute to him and his staff. So awesome to watch him to continue success.
Let's go over to Brandon here, Jake.
I'll tell you what. I mean, what a great game that would be. Obviously, Jake, if we could just give anybody who's an alum one snap, I would have took it in that game last week, wouldn't you, Jake? Listen, hey, Jake, look, great to have you here tonight again, taking time out of your busy schedule to come see us. We were just talking before we went live. Catch us all up, what's going on in your life, what you talked to me about right here off air, just what's going on in your life, what are you doing, how's things been treating you in your days, man. Dude, you look so gorgeous. It's hard for me to make eye contact with you. You're so gorgeous, man. Gosh, it's like a chiseled Greek god I'm sitting next to here. Jake, catch us up in our viewers what's going on here.
Yeah, so I just graduated from Georgetown College this past December. Played 4.5 years of football there. Due to COVID, got another year. So graduated from there. Now I'm working full-time at a company, nationwide company, Aerotech. So things are going well. Life is good, so nothing to complain about on my end.
All right, Jake, you know that run that you guys had when you were here was just so tremendous to win a state championship and get 3 state runner-ups, and your group was just so special because they were together all that time together. Seemed like the same O-line and D-line. But let me go ahead and ask you this. You had a lot of great players that you played with, and obviously you're going to have a special rapport, I hope, with Riley Hall. Did he make you look good, or did you make him look good? I need to know that.
Truthfully, I think it was a little bit of both. I mean, obviously, I think all I had to do was catch the ball. Riley made tremendous plays. Y'all saw it every Friday night. But honestly, it's a whole team contribution from the O-line, even the defense getting stops when they had to. That's why we won a state championship 2014. So it was obviously from top to bottom, coaching staff, offense, defense, scout team, and practice. Everybody contributed, and that's why we're successful. So,
all right, Riley, love your football accolade. Riley, gosh, Jake, your football accolades are just, I mean, they're just great. We just heard all these stats and everything. Let's pull back the curtain a little bit. You know, what are you doing outside of work? Outside of these things, what are you doing to relax, to kill the time? What are you doing for hobbies? What are you into? What are you listening to? What are you watching? Fill us in right now. What's going on with Jake?
Yeah, so truthfully, this off, well, I guess you consider it my first full year off of football. I've got into golf. Went out to golf a little bit, probably 10, 15 rounds of golf this summer. Picked up on that. It's an addicting game if you've never tried it. Love that. So that's definitely one of my hobbies. Still in the weight room. I've been in the weight room since middle school, so haven't strayed away from that at all. So I'd say definitely golf and in the weight room. I'm still hitting pretty hard. So.
You know, I noticed Brandon Foster can't take his eyes off you because he mentioned those gorgeous blue eyes. So if he's got this man crush on you, I can only think the crush the ladies would have. But now to flip this over here, Jake. You've always had that charisma, that charm, that personality. Jake, everybody knew you in high school. You were the big man on campus, but there were several of you during that football run, if I can say that. One of my favorite plays by you, and I was mentioning it earlier, what was a catch you made here at PC. I can't remember if this is the third quarter or what, but it seemed like Riley had to get rid of it a little sooner than he wanted to, and he threw it, and I just thought it was going